Greetings and salutations. I am Ace Silverfang at your service. Welcome to my stream. We return once more to Hiveswap, where I'm still in this car. It's a very long time, but I did redo, like, everything last week. Because I wanted to make sure I had the best ending. And in order to get the best ending, you need the best stuff. Now, there's one achievement I'm not going to get, and that's because I don't have all the blue bloods on the car. So I'd have to go through this all again without getting Zebra without kicking Zebra off the train, basically. And then not getting the best ending in the Jade car in order to get to the Blue Blood car and talk to all the Blue Bloods. And then I would get that achievement. I'd have to have a single playthrough solely dedicated to that. I'm not doing that right now. And I'm only going to do that probably on my own time, because you don't want to watch me play through literally everything again. Although I did play through most of the game without having to click everything. I played through most of the game essentially in a single session. So it is possible, but I also didn't read everything. So it's just me. You'd literally just watch me click and then click through every conversation and then click through the trial as fast as possible and then memorize the route I want to take with that and then get to the blue car. That's really dumb just to get that one achievement. So I'll leave that on the back burner for now. I might bring it to the forefront, but I might not. Why is my last save an autosave? They were the exact same time, too. That's weird. I intentionally saved this. I guess I auto-saved when I quit. That's probably what happened. And that's right, I tried saving right before the end of the conversation, but it refused to let me. Okay, I'm trying to remember what part of this I'm at. I have to get the diary, which means I have to... Is this the part where I have to just present anything? It is, right? Oh, no, wait. Hold on. I'm well versed in, which means if I read this... Yeah, okay. Now I remember where I am. So I just have to click through all this and completely jump through everything as quickly as possible. Yeah, I remember this. This is just the conversation. We've already been through this 3 times. I don't need to go through again. 3 times that I can recall. Probably more. So don't worry. I'm just speeding through this long conversation where she decides, wait, I have secret journal of the diary. Wait, oh, yeah, it's this, oh, wow, so scared being in front of everyone, especially since I have a terrible dramatic secret that will change the whole course of the trial. What sort of dramatic secret here? And then she gets all like, oh, it really hurts to do this. Ooh, I'm close to breaking down. My heart aches. Blood pusher. But I cannot stand by and do nothing. You see, in order to protect poor, sweet, innocent Daraya, I must present a piece of evidence that might implicate another one of my precious friends. I have before me my nearest secret diary. And even her reaction just, her what now? Not anybody expected They'll want you to have a secret, to have Lynira's secret diary. Let alone did they expect Lynira to have a secret diary. Anyway. The big... Okay. Let me just refresh real quick before I continue farther. I've gotten through most of this. I'm about to leave the trial. And I know what you're thinking. Why are you using a walkthrough? And the reason is because there are several possibilities, and some of them are so asinine to actually achieve, it's bonkers. It's absolutely insanity. Hold up. I'm on the wrong section. Okay, here we go. Wait, no. Here we go. Okay, press her on the third part of her... no, that's too early. Recess, okay. I've already gotten the death for Born to Die. That's an achievement. Okay, there's... Crud. I'm gonna have to go through all this again. See, there's two other we've already seen one outcome where what's his face throws us off the train. That was fun. And it's a game over. The other two, one requires me to go back to the start and select the option "you know what happened, don't you?" when talking to my quote-unquote mentor. But I only get that option to ask right after this conversation. I can't ask her again and expect to get that option to ask. So I'm gonna have to go through all this again. Because the other one is the one that's the best possible outcome achievement, which means also, I guess, the best possible outcome. Because the other one is called the Scapegoat achievement. During which I shall just restart the trial immediately. Goodness gracious, grip all the fire. Okay, I'm refreshing my memory of all their voices now, too. That's a lot of voices, and then they call it a recess, which is how you can start several of the endings of the trial. But we're going for Scapegoat first, and then I'm going to restart and go the quote-unquote real ending. Every single jade is accounted for during the theft, except for her. And she's certainly got a motive, and probably could have broken the law. Something doesn't feel right about it. Oh. I don't know. At least because we've got nothing to cross-reference. Like, we're relying on this one piece of evidence alone. This journal is the only truth you have. Then you've got to believe it. What if it's not the whole truth? You must discover more of the truth. If something is wrong, it is your duty to investigate further and call your uncertainty before it grows. Never mind, start the trial. Never mind, I think Lynira is actually the prime suspect here. Let's start the trial and call it a stand. Alright. One, I guess. Okay, Lynira, it's your turn! Stand up and face the music! I will face absolutely nothing. I didn't take the book. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I care about the rules. And if I took it, why would I draw so much attention to myself? That doesn't make any sense. I didn't want this sort of thing to happen. It's so stressful for Bronya. I didn't want there to be any sort of formal inquiry. I just wanted Daria to be punished so we could all go forward with our lives. You want her to die. Even if I wanted to read that horrible trash, I wouldn't steal from one of my cloister mates. I would have just gotten it for myself, hypothetically, so therefore I double couldn't have taken it. I didn't take it, and that's all I have to say. He really isn't giving us much to work with here. Let's look just yet. Can't find the material contradiction. You can hit them right in the character flaws. Okay, 1 second, please. Just getting comfy. Now I gotta get in my thinking position. I didn't take the book. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. Okay, well, let's press! Character flaws! I don't know why Lynera... I don't know why. I don't know this sentence. I don't know why Lynera reverse psychology. I'm not trying to be a dead horse. But you were really, really insistent on having a trial. Without you, none of this would be happening. But... Hug! I don't want this other thing to happen. Okay, press. So you admit you don't believe Daria really did it. You just want her gone. Does it matter if Daria did or didn't do it? All that matters is that it wasn't me. Yeah, that is why we need a radical overhaul of the entire system. But don't mind me. If you want to read the horrible trash. If you didn't steal the naughty book, then what kind of book would you steal? Oh, that is easy. Wholesome, unproblematic romances of the bosom friend genre. The bosom friend. So she likes... So vanilla. Okay, I think that's what it boils down to. Okay. You know, two girls going on mates outings. Holding hands, cuddling, kissing each other's faces. I'm gonna shut the frick up. Like your thirsty ass reads anything other than trash tabloids. It's sadly true. I've seen your bag. Not hers. Lynera's. By the way, have you heard of LTStockbooks.com? They're the sponsor of my videos, of my streaming. And also, a really way to get into stock trading. That's right. I talked about that in the middle of a sentence with no segue. What of it? Gonna fight about it? But no, seriously, they are great for if you're just trying to start off trading stocks and have no idea where to begin. You can even do simple small trades of like slices. $5 a week, $5 a month, whatever's comfortable for you. They have a free trial. And you can even get the paid version, which is less expensive than an Amazon Prime subscription. What? That's not true at all. I never engage in that sort of filth. She's talking about the tabloids, not LTStockbooks.com. Please, the only words you've ever read are printed on high-gloss centerfolds. Tablets, huh? Oh, wait, we only have 3? Wait, hold up. Go back to the last one, because she said tablets, huh? Tablets, huh? Tablets, huh? Is that right? I present to the court this Hatch to Dance magazine that was found in the accused locker. How dare you go through my personal belongings? We got permission from Bronya to check the lockers. Is this your magazine? Of course not. It's not like I'm obsessed with HUD or anything. So you stole this from one of your cloister mates. No, I confiscated it. Is it so different, though? I think it just makes you look like a liar. How are we supposed to trust any of your testimony? What? Yeah, hit it where it hurts. Yeah, hit it where it hurts. Trying to get in. Her voice was casual, laid back, kind of tired. Right in her odd reason. I didn't take the book. But you don't get it. But don't you get it? The fact that this sort of thing is floating around the cloister means that I've been right all along. Nobody here knows how to act. Someone has to help Bronya and be the responsible one. And it certainly isn't going to be anyone who's obsessed with drooling over pop idols. I like H2D only a normal amount. I really don't think that having this magazine should count as a point against me. It should be a point against them. Because someone having this kind of contraband is absolute proof that the cloister is coming apart at the seams. After all of Bronya's hard work. After all of Bronya's hard... That's a lot of exclamations. I knew this field trip was a bad idea. I told Bronya over and over again. Something like this was bound to happen when we were all removed from our comfort zones. I told Bronya, I told her, okay? She should have listened to me. That's a long field diatribe. She does seem pretty guilty, but she just keeps repeating all the same stuff over and over again. I'm not sure how to get her to actually admit anything. You gotta have a little more stamina. A true religious lacerator can go days without rest or food. Keep pushing, and eventually you'll find a motive. Rush! Even if you think it's for their own good, that doesn't mean going through your friend's stuff is okay. Quick sidebar. Yeah. Ah! Quick sidebar. She's not my friend. Yeah, got that down on the record. Leonard sucked. I wish she'd jump off his train. Oh, but you see what I'm up against every day? Not to interrupt, but not to interrupt the flow here. You're doing fantastic work, darling. Really spot on and not at all circular in its reasoning. But I can't say I find this... Skullby. Skullby? This Skullby entirely out of line if this is how her fellow Jades treat her. Yeah, still okay. But that doesn't really make her any less likely to have stolen the book. It just gives her a motive. Yep. I know Zephyrus and me are outsiders, and we only met you all about an hour ago, but from what I've seen, I don't think it's any sort of surprise that your cloister is falling apart. None of you trust or respect each other. Why would you say that? Is that a joke? Calm down, kid. This is just how Jades are. Just how Jades are. Yes! We are absolutely and totally normal. Super dramatic about everything. Except for Kanaya, who was calm, rational, and kicked freaking ass when she wanted to. She was a devastating fighter. Would not peg her as a Jade. I guess she was abnormal. She did become a rainbow drinker, so it might be part of her abnormality. Yeah. Lenora, you just keep implicating yourself again and again. If you wanted to prove to Branya that you were right all along and all of you weren't mature enough to take a field trip together, what was to stop you from stealing the book and kickstarting this whole scenario? You've already proved that you're willing to break the rules to prove a point. You stole the magazine. Confiscated. I like this scenario. It does follow logically that's true. You making it compelling. Wait. Her lack of punctuation really makes this. And her misspelling of Joey. That's literally Jewy. I'm just reading what's here. Jooeey. Jewy. It does follow logically that's true. You making a compelling. I think you're making it. They really need a proofreader on this act. You're making a compelling case, Miss Joey. Joey. It's Joey. And by that I mean you finally come up with an explanation that is anyway plausible. But you're forgetting that the nail file belongs to Dariah and not me. There's no evidence Dariah didn't do it. Hold up. I'm gonna press this last, and then I'll go back and press the previous one. Wait, you told Branya? Told Branya what? All I wanted to do is help her. Because she's so wonderful and smart, and she works so hard. She wants to think the best of everyone, even disgusting creeps who don't deserve it. She's going to be the greatest matron of our generation. Objection! Objection on the ground that this testimony is making me sick. Okay. Well, I gotta go back all the way and BAM! Press! Couldn't you have just taken the nail file and used it yourself? And then returned it to Jiraiya's locker? Hell man, don't make me laugh. Look at that manicure. This bitch has clearly never touched a nail file in her life. Are you helping her? I mean, just saying. Objection! Let the witness speak for themselves! You filthy, ignorant floor! I feel like that's a combination of slut and whore. I don't know what else a slore would be. I know how to use a nail file! Never mind. Yeah, I'm tuning out again. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, we open. Hold on! Pause everything! We weren't doing anything. I think I can prove Dariah is innocent. How? How? The whole conversation of never touched a nail file? What? I'm not looking at the walkthrough. I am going to solve this. Dang it. I only had trouble with one puzzle back in Ace Attorney that I can remember. Everything else I solved myself. There has to be a way to solve this. I think I can prove how. Oh, wait, no. Oh, dang it. It's one of these. You didn't give me clues about that. None of this is getting us anywhere. I've never seen any of the things you're showing me. Yeah, this is getting a little tiresome. Game over. I had to get the game over, too. Holy jeez! Why knife? Hold on, pause everything. Yada, 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 yada. No, wait, no. Don't you dare. There we go. Okay. Secret diary presented with the nail polish. Ha! Well, fudge. I tried. I mean, all of the all those sensors or sensorings were done by the nail polish. So that's what I was trying to go for. What's this? Tazia's notes are impossible to decipher. Something to do with nails. I don't know. Both nail care items? Alright, not that. Let's go back and try pressing again, because I think pressing seemed available. Oh, yeah. Okay, these are all the same things. For some reason, not blotted out anymore, but I'm gonna blot them out. So I'm thinking. Nail file belonged to Dariah. Book the lock. Could have returned to Dariah's locker. Don't make me laugh. Look at the manicure. She's clearly never touched a nail file in her life. I know how to use a nail file. Yo, what's up? Oh, damn. We're back on topic. Now, you have to prove sure I didn't do it. You might need more than one item to do so. That I already figured out, and now you're saying over here? Well, I already figured that out too. This didn't help me in the slightest. This told me actually nothing. It told me everything I've already learned. Prove Dariah is innocent. No, duh. Use 2 items. Learn that. Go over to this one conversation. Already do that too. The lock was sliced off, so this key wasn't used by the thief to steal the book. Pretty PG. This was in Dariah's bag. This was in Lennar's locker. It's a magazine about This was in Lennar's locker. This is in Lennar's locker. Oh. Do all Jades love doing their nails? Well, apparently she doesn't know how to use she doesn't use nail file or something, or so they say. Oh. I will say this is black nail polish, and her nails are not black. They're yellow. Is the nail polish she goes with. This was in Munchie's locker. You don't think someone want... No. Videotape, but no, that's not helpful. Well, it's helpful. It's just not helpful in this situation. Really hard to read the names of these. Okay, no. Impossible to decipher notes. Because they're just as unreadable as a doctor's handwriting. Which is just as unreadable as my handwriting. Actually, apparently my handwriting's at least legible. So my handwriting's better than a doctor's. Awanshi and Daraya were in charge of... Okay, that's just the... Yeah, it's just the ability system. I am confused. Yes, she blacks out, but the... I'm confused. I know how to use nail files. Are we using this? But if I present this with the secret diary, it's wrong. You've seen both those things. I got both of them from your locker. Well, one of them from your locker and one of them from 1G. Okay, I'm going to go back and reread that one piece of evidence again. The nail file is Daria's, not mine. Therefore, she broke the lock and I didn't. Press here. You take it from her locker. Don't make me laugh. Look at that manicure. This bitch clearly never touched a nail file in her life. Okay. I know how to use a nail file. There's no way this is the right answer. It's not. Okay. I'm puzzled. See, it's really hard to write these sort of games, isn't it? These guys didn't write this game well at all. It's not that they didn't write the game. It's they didn't write this part of the game. The actual mystery. And you're going, okay, hold on. Especially since it's not even that I'm looking for anything she did. I'm looking to convict her for something that she, according to the achievement, didn't do. Oh! I took a look at the walkthrough. I'm just gonna say, it's really freaking stupid. This is really, really badly done. I played all 3 of the main Ace Attorney game, Phoenix Wright games, and this is very badly done. Okay, now tell me, in what universe, with all the hints given, is this the right answer? How is that the right answer? How? There was no hinting that that's what you need to do. There was no clue, nothing pointed me, and it's like, well, no one can see anyone on the tape. What? The frick? Ah! Check these out. I'm seeing a security guard. I guess because I'm not trying to prove who did or didn't do it. I'm trying to convict someone as a scapegoat. So I don't need strong evidence. I need circumstantial evidence, which doesn't make us better. I guess it's pointing out that lawyers will lie to make it look like someone else did it, when in actuality, it might be their client. I'm seeing a security grub and a book, darling. I'm not really picking up what you're throwing down, as the big to say. Okay, hold on. There's a specific section right here. Read it out loud. I don't have laser vision. No, that's her. Read it out loud. I don't have laser vision. Yeah, I know, but it's just a little rude. Well, we'll brace ourselves. Daria just slipped out the door, but she's just running off to hit on a blue blood. Like the little... Oh my goodness, I just cannot read this word out loud. Let me see it then. Alright. Here you go. Where is it? Oh, right. Here we go. Like the little slut she is. I'm so sorry, Daria. I would never say that sort of thing to you. Yeah, cunt. Not you, Rusty. Okay, she's talking to her. Talking about Lynera. Also, depending on where you are, that's not a bad word. It's a bad word, but it's a commonly used word. That is used about as much as the F-bomb is in America. Both bad words. But, like, for example, in Australia, apparently it's really common. So I've heard. The C word. I only said it there because I read it. And I'm an actor. The point is, Lynera dates and timestamps her diary entries. And she says Daria spent about 20 minutes in the Blue Blood car between 1530 and 1550. Yes, that's where the diary is important. So, Daria wasn't in the car when the book was stolen. Let me see that. Did you actually manage to prove that someone isn't guilty? Trick me, she did. What's your opinion, sir? Are you satisfied with this intoxicating twist? Yeah, damn, this looks legit. Guess this defenseless laceration biz ain't all talk after all. So we did it. We did. Hold up, we still gotta put him to guilty party. This little lady right here. Wait! Prove Daria didn't do it. Great, fine. I'll just let it go. But that doesn't mean that I'm guilty now. You still haven't proven anything. Darling, you've done nothing this entire trial except act extremely guilty, and no one else here has an actual motive. And I'm sorry, someone here needs to take the blame, and I don't see any other candidates but you. But we're gonna shimmy on up down to the clown car. Wait! Bronya, please tell them I didn't do anything wrong! Bronya, please! Bronya. Alright. Fine. If you all care this little about me, I guess this is for the best anyway. Wait, hold on, Leonard's right. We haven't actually proven anything yet. Maybe we should take a bit more time to investigate a little deeper into things? Joey, let's not push it. I know this is exhausting, but this isn't right. Nah. Trial's over, boo. Lynera's guilty, and that's my final decree. My official decree. Wait, I didn't do anything! You all know I didn't do anything! Please, someone say something! We're all friends, right? Please, help me! Well, bye, bitch. Kisses! XOXO. Wow, really? She's going to the clown car where they kill people for fun. Bronya! I can't help you anymore, Lynera. I'm sorry. Bronya! Come on, baby girl. It's time for Clown Town. You get to pick out your favorite ride at the Dark Carnival. No! No! No. Ta-ta, ooh. Nice knowing you. Not. Ooh. Got it with the not. We sure this isn't in the 90s? In space? Space 90s? Wow, that was way more horrifying than it had any right to be. In my opinion, it went positively swimmingly. As the great legislators who came before us always say, all's well that ends in a hasty conviction. That is what to say, right, darling? In propaganda broadcasts meant for the mass. Sure. The actual philosophy behind a hasty conviction is a bit more nuanced. Oh. It's the duty of a legislator to craft the truth. Lately, I've been thinking that perhaps there's a different solution. Instead, one could discover the truth. The truth is not objective if observed. So one needs to decide the truth that takes precedence. This is the purpose of a defensive approach to legislation. Several truths enter and duel for superiority. Joey. Yes? Did this truth satisfy you? Well. I'm exhausted. That's one and done. Do you mean one and done? Nope. I meant what I said. Every word. Alright, we got Keiko and Legislature participated in an interesting social experiment, and did we do the right thing? No, we did not. But since we're here, I'm gonna talk to her. It is absolutely shameful how you had to watch my clothes fall apart. However, I shouldn't feel bad about it, because 1. Glenera attempted to indirectly cull one of my girls. 2. Things will be much better without someone trying to stir up discord all the time. 3. Justice was served in the end. There will be less infighting all around. I'll put on a brave face for everyone, and we will have a safe and fun Jeebus. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Lynera dies in this one. Brian. Seems about right. Seems about right. I don't know why I went with the accent I did, but it seems about right. Fine. That's done with. Gonna talk to everyone. Don't talk to me. I must retreat to lick my wounds. And it's profane for you to gloat over me while I do so. Talk. Idiot. It's really what you wanted. No. I don't know what that was, but that was a rah! Of some kind. Oh, that didn't turn out like I thought it would. How so? Can't believe Lynera stole the book just to make the riot look bad. I mean, how petty can you get? Not exactly. Come back in a sec. I'm busy writing up a for you. Go talk to the others. Alright, I'll take the debriefing before I go back. That was quite the show. There could be something to this radical theory of hers. Besides for the free to attend aspect, I, personally, would have charged for the whole performance. Are you kidding? The justice system isn't some silly theater production. Oh. You're half right. It's for the people! And the people demand entertainment, yes? Otherwise, what's the point of making the entire spectacle public? hypocritical to run a circus and then forbid the audience from buying popcorn. But wait, let's talk to... We did the right thing, didn't we? Raya didn't get blamed. The guilty party got punished. And Marvis will bring her back after he gives her a stern clown lecture. So why do I feel so tangled up about this? Oh, he will bring her back, right? Actually, of course he will. You liar! You liar! Liar! Pants on fire. Okay, that's good. How dare you lie? I know why you did. You wanted to spare her feelings. Because even you think it's horrible. That's why you were talking the way you did about Marvis. Okay. I'm looking something up real quick. Swap. Linera. I'm trying to see what happens, but no one actually knows. Even the authors didn't say what happens to her. Okay, now everyone's just theory crafting. So... Well, all we know is that my investigation has concluded that if you go all the way up to the purple car now from here, you will not find Linera. She doesn't show up. So either she is killed or she's yeeted off the train. Hard to really say. Yeah, so I just finished my list of where you went wrong during the trial. Wait, what? In alphabetical order. Lynera didn't do shit. Gary was such a tool. Shouldn't have spent so much time on him. The true book, they've elegantly navigated the social battlefield and avoided any detection whatsoever. One sheet took advantage of the chaos and altered Lynera's diary with nail polish to make it look like Lynera tried to frame Jiraiya, thus cementing her fate. Yep. That I already determined. I was trying to find the fake one. Altered Lynera's diary, yeah. You all took the bait and voila. His honorable tyranny put Lynera on the chopping block. What? You knew this was what was happening the whole time? And you still let us victimize an innocent person? Yeah, I guess. Put innocent in air quotes, and then I'd agree with you. Tell us who really stole the book! No. What? Someone who deftly sidesteps the legal system like that deserves the utmost respect, and I won't out them. They drove you all like a herd of wolves. It was rad. That's really corrupt behavior for a lawyer. While you're talking about truth and justice and stuff, why are you protecting a liar? The liar isn't necessarily the one that needs to be punished. The point of the law is not solely to punish the wicked, but rather to keep the tenuous balance of order in society. And with Lynera's conviction, the order was indeed kept. Didn't you notice? A sense of relief fell over the bickering Jade Bloods as she was dragged away. It was simply harmless. But if I had revealed the thief, it would have been an entirely different kickball game. If the thief were someone, if they were a cornerstone of the community, and if they were declared guilty, it's freaking chaos. Yeah, but you're not actually presenting the truth? The truth then? That's pretty sketchy. But Lynera's guilt became the truth. A bunch of truths had a smackdown in the truth arena, and the truth that maintained the most peace arose the victor. Past drama was settled. Order was maintained. It got the M's. Justice was served. Thus, my experiment. If I can recreate this scenario over and over again, maintain order, allow cast out variations from dramatics, evening out the playing field for all team cast, forgetting about this guilty until proven innocent garbage, I think that'd be pretty revolutionary. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but I will say it's a quote-unquote better system than the one they currently have. I agree with that. Thanks for gifting me a veritable boatload of evidence. By law. I'm totally gonna ace my senior sweep legislator thesis. Kidding me? You played us like a fiddle just so you could try and prove your totally messed up law theory? Things don't become true just because they don't rock the boat. No, this is incredible. It could change the whole world. What? I never could have imagined in a million sweeps that the court could maintain order and solve problems. But like this? Helping liars? Regular steps, kiddo. Yep, there it is. She's like, yeah, I know it's totally messed up. I'm even aware that this method is messed up. But this method is less messed up than the other method. This is how you get there. Baby steps. Little Wriggler steps. Put this in place and maybe it'll grow into an actual working system one day. One where we maybe won't have to help liars. It's good for helping to plant this seed of change. Even though you won't get to agree with it. That's good. I like that conversation. And talk here. Let's just go. Hold up. Back over here. One more time. Look in the front of the train. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I know how to get that next one now. I'm gonna save this as a separate save. We're gonna call this Scapegoats. And then load the whole truth. And he's right, or she's right. We did spend too much time on him. Oh, wait, what am I doing clicking through all this rapidly? Reaper Beasts. So how are you all doing? Having a good Saturday? Having a good weekend? By the way, I should probably let you all know, I'm not going to be here at all tomorrow. I've got an event I got to do, like, immediately after. I say do. I'm going to have fun. Sounds dumb. There's a party going on. Like, there's a bit of an overlap between my stream and the party, so I'm just going to have a social life a little bit. And I will be back next Saturday. Just thought I'd let you all know. I'll remind you all again at the end of the stream, but yeah. No stream tomorrow. Holy cow, this is so long! Okay, once she gets that, awesome. There we go. And yep, keep going. And cool. Cool. Perfect. Perfect beans. Perfect beanses. Yeah, I really had to just present a fake evidence. Like, the real evidence just stood out to me so much that finding the fake evidence and jumping to conclusions was difficult. I don't know how people do that on a regular basis. I jump to conclusions, but, like, not when there's evidence right in front of me. I always let the evidence give me the conclusion I want. Or, give me the correct... I always jump to a conclusion based on evidence and all the evidence. I look at all the evidence and go, wait a minute, the obvious answer is this. That's how I got through Phoenix Wright. The one I couldn't get through was because it was such an obtuse answer, and it was in the court case that was entirely based on... not based on... It was the court case that was made for the game, and that wasn't in the anime. Which I want to watch again. I gotta get back to that. I like that anime. I want to rewatch the anime. Pretty incriminating. Yada 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 yada. So this take it scapegoat. This is how. Wait, no. I have to. Okay, yeah, I've got to. This gets me nothing. I don't know why this is an option. This is a red herring. This lets me find the truth. Because you know what's really going on, don't you? And then I present the actual evidence. And winks and nudges to elbow us in the right direction. Your extensive notes in the case. Tisius, you know what's really going on, don't you? Wait, what? How did you get my notes? We traded them for flashlight batteries. What the frick's a flash? What? Yeah, I'm saying the wrong consonant too many times. What the frick's a flashlight? Oh yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I know who did it. Who did what and who was where. What if you have my notes? Just read them. Actually, your handwriting is so bad we can't figure out what to say. Except for that one page with fanfiction. So what? Think I'll just up and tell you who did it? Hell no. I'm running an experiment, and I'm going to see it through to the end without contaminating the result. Oh, this is unfair! I like that eye twitch at the start. That's pretty good. Pretty funny. Pretty subtle detail in animation. But since you went through the trouble of sleuthing out my trial diary, I suppose I can tell you you're on the right track. Sent 2 pieces of evidence to me that prove someone committed a crime. And I'll tell you how right you are. Ha! Ding ding, you got it. Now, who committed the crime? I think it's Lank. I think it's still Lank, because that other bad end was, hey, look, Lank did it. And he said, you're mostly right. It's like, okay, it was Lank. Nope. She wasn't asking who did the crime. She was asking who did the manipulation of evidence. Wan Chi. Apparently. There's no evidence Wan Chi did it, but we're saying Wan Chi did it. I guess just because Wan Chi had the diary. That's the evidence. So she had opportunity. I don't know her motive. And I didn't find any nail polish on her. So I'm not sure about means. But no. What is it? The 3 M's. Something, means, and motive. Means is what she had, because she had the diary. Motive is what I don't understand. Is it method, means, and motive? I guess? I don't know. I think it's something like that. It was Wan Chi, because she had the means to do it. Explain. I'm really saying this, but I'm really confident in my accusation, guys. I want to make sure everyone hears it. I want to make sure everybody hears it. Can we set the trial up again? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we can. Go wreck some shit. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Hi, everyone. Thanks for returning to court on such short notice. Oh, jeez, they're all looking at me. I hope I can pull this off. It better be good. That recess was like 5 minutes max. It was. I'd like to call Wan Chi back up to the stand, please. This is my command, Joe. Honk. Winky honk. Would that be a wonk? Is there a problem, Miss Legislator? A big problem, Miss Wan Chi. You see, I discovered something unscrupulous. Here. I hope none of my precious friends turn out to be guilty. Your friends? Guilty? No. You're the guilty one, Wan Chi. Me? But what have I done? You framed one of your fellow Jades is what you've done. What a ridiculous claim. This delicate sweetheart couldn't even frame a picture. Excuse me. This is a serious accusation. And I am prepared to defend it. Wan Chi stole Lynera's diary, falsified the contents within, and presented it to the court. To make Lynera look guilty, he wanted Lynera to be convicted. She wanted everyone to know Lynera hated Dariah, and that Lynera wanted Dariah to disappear. But Wan Chi made it all up! Oh, please, you cannot possibly prove any of this. Lynera's journal is very clear on the matter. Don't you see, Wan Chi altered Lynera's journal, and she was the only one who could do it. We know from previous testimony that the Jades didn't know Lynera even had a diary. Wan Shi was the only person who knew about the existence of it. And also the only person who knew Lynera censored random words with nail polish. It's super weird, but whatever. All of you were shocked when she presented it before the court, and Lynera treated it as a fact that random passages were blocked out with black nail polish. But Lynera also said that she didn't write everything presented in the passage you read, Stelza. Which means some of it was made up. So all signs point to a frame job perpetrated by Wan Shi. Okay. No. With all due respect, your accusation is wrong. I'm not capable of hurting any of my beloved friends. Ooh. I'm perfectly innocent. Objection! As much as the witness may try to deny her guilt, I have irrefutable proof of her crime. I have a sample of her handwriting. Is that from my slow burn soldier Kirby's fanfic journal? If you compare the page I presented here to Lynera's diary, you can see the striking similarities in penmanship. The swoopy loops on the funny curly letters don't match up with the rest of the entries in the diary, but they do match up with Wan Shi's own notebook page. Where did you get that page? His notes. Where did this get that? I guess you caught me. You're right. I wrote fake stuff in Lynera's diary and slathered some extra nail polish in it to make it look like she wanted to shove Taraya off a train. Ooh. Sorry for lying, everyone. Wan Shi, how could you? How dare you? You're admitting to it just like that? Well, yeah. I did it after all. Ooh. I had enough fun. I might as well give it up before anyone gets killed. Wait, killed? I thought my plan was pretty clever. I'm surprised you found me out, Ooh. Wan Shi, you're in for a very thorough scolding once we return home. You will experience 1. Limited access to Soldier Kirby's books in our library. 2. No desserts for a perigee. I've got to look that up. I thought it was perigee, but it might be perigee. Not important for now. 3. A very long timeout. Boo. And confiscate her H2D merch too. No, that's just too far. Ah! Are you kidding? She tried to call me. Wait. What is even happening here? What is even happening here? Just some dull interpersonal drama. I'm getting freaking sleepy with all this plagiarism shiz, lol. Yeah, I gotta say, this is pretty dumb. It's a pretty dumb conclusion. I thought the climax would be way more exciting. Conclusion? We still don't know who stole the book. Wait, Joey, please don't try and argue. Nevertheless, I believe my experiment has run its course. Particularly if His Honorable Tyranny and most of the court wants to tune out before anyone gets cold. Should we call it a day, Honorable Tyranny? Yeah, we done so. What's the formal jargon for the closing ceremony? How about we call it a mistrial? Mistrial call? You can quarter her. Mistrial call. Let's get out of here. Nice. What do you mean by mistrial? There was no hemofluid spilled. How am I supposed to be satisfied by this? Babe, if you need satisfaction, I can provide plenty of that later. Oh, well, that's close. Freaking yuck. Agreed. Freaking yuck, says the one who was, quote unquote, getting a snack from the Blue Bloods car just a minute ago. I say just a couple hours ago. What the what? But I do agree nonetheless. Private place, people. Yeah. What are you talking about? Gosh, what a wild ride. And with an anticlimactic ending, I feel like we all learned something important today. We did? What? I can't tangibly define what said lesson is. Yeah, exactly. But I'm sure it's critical to our personal development in some way. Don't stress, Dells. I'll teach you everything you need to know with the longest, hardest lecture you ever received. In front of the other passengers? Why, Zizi, you're giving me a case of the vapor. Wow, I wish I got convicted so I didn't have to listen to this shit. Trust driver, you don't want that. Trust driver, you don't want that at all. I'm certain you are glad that I am. You're as glad as I am that everything worked out impossibly well. Now we can be a happy, complacent cloister once again. Friends forever. That's the freaking friends! Literally call me, this is the worst possible outcome. Ah! Second. You know what? Thanks all for participating in my test run. Special hats off to his honorable tyranny for running the ring. Yeah, LMAO, sucks nobody got guilty. Yeah, well, LMAO, sucks nobody got guilty. Okay, later, my buddies. Thanks for them. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the memory. As for you, my little peppercorn, later. Wong. Possible scenario! You figured out how the law works. Yeah, you get mistrials, I guess. Unless you're in prison, in which case you don't want a mistrial, but you also don't want a guilty verdict. You just want a not guilty verdict, or a better sentence. Whew, wow. Do you feel that? Here, put your hand on my chest. That's my pleasure. Never going to go back to normal. That's a face we haven't seen her have before. Just, wow. One Chi, why did you do it? God, what an unfair question, Uwu. The answer's simple, really. You try living with that bitch 26 hours a day. They also have different, they have different lengths of days. Longer days, I think. That's the 26 hours. So, you were trying to get her cold. Hey, Lanera. You won. You want me to thank you? No? I guess a thank you would be nice, because that's just being polite, but I know that wasn't fun for anybody. Okay. That it's none of your business, but no. How am I supposed to go back to the caverns after learning how much all my friends hate me? Lanera, you already knew we... Oh, yeah. Lanera, you already knew we hate you. You complain about it literally all the time. Incredible how the backstabbing and lies can sour a relationship. I hate all of you too. Wow, this is not a healthy cosmesis at all. This is not even a colligonous relationship. This is just straight hate. Completely platonic hate. What a colossal waste of freaking time. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong about that one. No reason for us to ever have another conversation. I guarantee we will in the next book, more than likely. There is no outcome where you die in this part, so you're still going to try and do what you're still going to try and join the band, the Half to Dance. Don't talk to me. I must retreat to lick my wounds, and it's profane for you to gloat over me while I do so. Wow, he wasn't crying this time. Hold on. Huh, interesting. That was stressful. I can't wait to leave the planet and spend the rest of my life in a library where I will never talk to another troll unless they're on the other side of an interrogation chamber. I'm very happy for you. That sounds horrible. You can't really keep up with her. You just have to let the words wash over you and hope some info comes through your pores. I was quite excited for the entire vacation, I think. Oh, Titia, what will I do with you? Oh, that didn't turn out like I thought it would. First of all, we didn't even solve the book steps. We just hyper-focused on some other random crime. Secondly, who knew that crime would be an attempted double framing? Too bad we didn't figure out who the real culprit was. Yeah, well, maybe it's best you didn't figure it out. Huh? Theseus, what exactly do you know? Come back in a sec. I'm getting my think fan in order. Go talk to the others or something. Alrighty. Talking to talk. Now, what the show? There could be something to this radical theory of hers. Besides for the free to attend aspect, I personally would have charged for the whole performance. Are you kidding? Okay, yeah, it's the same exact conversation. Hey, look, Theseus. This reminds me a little of your babysitter. She also barely sleeps and drinks a lot, too. Not out of a mug, though. That'd be tacky. Drinking wine out of a mug. So what here? I'm not a big wino, so I don't really understand why that's tacky, but apparently it is. Why is the moon here so weird? Everyone seems pretty disappointed. Is it because we couldn't figure out who actually stole the book? I think they were just expecting a more exciting ending. Let's try is a pretty weird thing to happen on Alternia. It is kind of a letdown for the audience if there's no gratuitous bloodbath at the end. Oh jeez, they're mad because there wasn't really a bad guy in the story? Sorry I decided to seek justice instead of making it into a silly fake show like Night Court. Even though the whole thing was kind of silly anyway. Yeah, it was kind of silly. But at least nobody got hurt. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Okay, I've talked to everyone. You really knew everything, huh? Like the whole time? Yeah. You knew once she tried to frame Lynera? That Soraya didn't do it? That Tajiri was a total moron who tried to make himself out to be a thief for some reason? Yep. And how do you know who really stole the book and lost it? No. Someone who definitely sides with the legal system like that deserves the utmost respect, and I won't out them. They drove you all like a herd of wool beasts. It was rad. That's pretty corrupt behavior for a lawyer. Oh, this is the same. The liar isn't necessarily the one that needs to be punished. The point of the law is okay, wasn't that it? Okay. And with the mistrial, the order was indeed kept. There was no chaos, no fighting, no hurt feelings. But if I revealed the thief, it'd be an entirely different ball game. If the thief were someone's friend, if they were a cornerstone community, and if they were declared guilty, it'd be sheer freaking chaos. Yeah, but you're not actually presenting the truth then. It's sketchy. Yep, nothing about the mistrial was a lie. You presented the truth, and only the truth. I made sure of it. There were multiple truths during dueling in your case, and the one that maintained the most order rose to the top. Thus, my experiment was a smashing success. If I can recreate the scenario over and over again, maintaining order, allowing each cast to work out their issues in court, dramatic, evening out the playing field for all chemocats, forgetting about this guilty until proven innocent garbage. I think that'd be pretty revolutionary, don't you? Thanks for gifting me a veritable boatload of evidence for my law theory, by the way. I'm totally gonna ace my senior sweep legislator thesis now. You're welcome. I don't think I understand how your thesis is a good thing. But it's so cool! I never could have imagined a million suits that the court could maintain order and solve problems? I guess on this screwed up planet it is a pretty crazy idea. Maybe you could make things better for everyone. Glad we could help you in that case. Even though you jerked us around for your stupid experiment. I gotta do. Good luck changing the world, Tithius. I'll try my damnedest. Thanks for the show. You did good, Joe. Nice. Why is the moon here so weird? Something pretty disappointing? Okay, yeah, this is the same. Oh, it's about time for some intensive self-care rituals to wind down and reset. Think? Yes. That's why I'm going to the Blue Blood card. So that'll obviously be relaxing. Oh, yep, she's still freaking out. No regret to him. Hello. Lost the list of freaking time. No reason. Oh, okay. Actually, save. New save. The best possible out. Gonna save it as that and move on. Exit. Holy crud. Aha! Got it. I knew there'd be a conversation. Gosh, that was crazy. 1 second. I need to do a little maintenance. Chat maintenance. I can't. Spam bot. I said spam bot. There's an ad bot who just posted something in my chat, and I'm trying to learn how to remove this. I never actually. I'll just refresh the chat. That did not help me. I need to figure out what shield mode is. I don't know. I'll figure this out later. Gosh, that was crazy. I'm really glad to be out of there. Me too. I think the worst part about it is unnecessary. Unnecessary? All the Jade's infighting and drama and cliquishness led to something really ugly. All of that could have been avoided if they just put on their get along shirt. I don't think even a really big shirt could fix all their drama. Right. Maybe if they were more willing to lie down and take it, things would have been better. No. Oh wait, think about Dariah. She didn't want to do anything, and she almost got sent to Clown Town because of her inaction. Yes, that's true. No good way to solve the problems at all. Even if they talk it out, it still won't make them like each other. No matter how much they insist they're friends. Yeah, it's kind of a bad situation all around. Too bad they're all stuck together in a cave, tending to our life-giving ovipositor. Oh man, troll language, troll jargon. Too bad they're all stuck together in a cave, tending for a life-giving, ovipositor matriarch. Otherwise, I'd suggest they leave and make new friends. Oh? You mean someone in a nasty relationship should... oh? You mean someone in a nasty relationship should get out of that relationship? Why are you looking at me like that? Like if one of your best friends is going behind your back, being mean to you, you should make a new friend? Yeah? Come on, Zephyros, you can do it. Connect some dots. I think I know if I had a best friend who did bad things behind my back. Or called me derogatory names all the time. Or knew every single detail about my life so they could blackmail me. Or forced me to do weird rituals that hurt me. Holy jeez! I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that bad. Zephyros! Oh. Holy cow! He actually connected the dots. You okay, buddy? I guess I have a lot to think about. Oh. Me being Zephyros and talking to her also is... I guess I have a lot to think about. Holy cow, we're here. So this must be the blue blood car, huh? Yeah, there are only ceruleans in here, so the Indigos must have their own train car. This is already a lot fancier than any of the other cars we've been in. Let's just be careful. This can be more dangerous than you might think. Uh-huh. We've gotten this far, right? Just keep moving forward. Right. Indigos are more royal than the blues. I don't think I want to know what's in there. Oh, crud, she's an arachnid type. The blue bloods are connected to the arachnids. They have odd pupils. Hello there, low blood. Hi. You sound a little down, darling. You doing alright? Huh? Oh, yeah, we're fine. That last cry was just pretty intense. We were tangling with teal bloods. No wonder. But rest easy, us ceruleans are a lot more laid back. Everybody here is always ready to strike a deal. I don't care about what your blood color is as long as you got the cash. That's the common thread among all blue bloods. They don't care what your blood color is as long as they can use you to their advantage. They're manipulative, hence the spider theme, always weaving webs. Cash? For what? I don't perform any of my services without something in exchange. Services? What in the world are you talking about? You seriously not know who I am? Wow. Let me fill you in. I am a very importante artiste and rater. I'm gonna start speaking her words like that. She keeps putting E's at the end of words randomly. Remele Namak. I'm a big deal online. I have some self-respect there. I don't work it for free. Wow, okay. Bye. Just bye. 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 Okay. Oh, it's Outward! You weren't expecting to see her again. Oh, it's a cerulean. Great. Too much to hope she would have jumped off the train. Remele's smile makes you want to trust her. The way you trust a shark right before it eats your face. Facts. She talks fancy. But you get the idea, this isn't the sort of girl you mess with. Nope. Well, damn, look who it is. Hi. So what are you two rebels doing up here? You know you're supposed to be in the back of the train. Oh, we know. We're just trying to get to the control room so we can redirect the train onto the express route to Credia's party. Nothing big. Oh, word. Well, welcome to the high-class car. Check out all the high-quality shit we got going on. I think the vending machine might even work. Might even? Like, maybe it works. We're up at the top echelon of society, and even vending machines are, maybe. Maybe it works. Or maybe everything gets stuck. Who knows? Get to know. So, hey, it looks like you actually got on board. Let's swing that. Oh, we took our tickets from some people on the platform. They gave them to us. By slightly underhanded means. Ha! I knew you were tougher than you look, girl. She's doing that pirate pose. I wonder why. She is an outlaw, but I wouldn't have pegged her as pirate. I mean, you do look like a pushover. No offense. But you got it. But you got it, I'm pretty sure. Got it? Got what? Tell you later. I actually have almost completely cleared out my Silodex. Still a bit more to do. Okay, there's this guy. He's very interested in whatever he's doing on the tiny laptop. Swap. Look. You wanted to get a horn-piercing a sweeper so back, but damn it, told you so many horror stories of guys with cracked chitin be chickened out. Yeah, think about what it takes to pierce a horn. Not to mention, they have ears! Hi! I know you can't see them, but in other depictions and art, they do actually have ears. Need something? No, we didn't mean to bother you. We'll just... Hey, bro. Hey, bro, it's cool. Wait, no. Hey, bro, it's totally chill. Okay, that's funny. He's a programmer, I think, because he's replacing all is's with equal signs. It equals totally chill. What is up? What equals up? Opposite of down? Oh, wow. Sorry, that fake fire is kind of hypnotic. Whoa. Oh, no, that really? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Sorry, that fake fire is kind of hypnotic. It is not fake. It equals not fake. What? It's on TV, isn't it? Still not fake. Just made out of pixels instead of oxygen. And packed carbon. Virtual reality is not fake. Slash equals not fake. And slash equals is not. It just equals virtual. I'm Malik. Oh, I'm Joey. You're a mutant. What? How do you know? Oh, God. Oh, no, it's Joe. I'm down with mutants. Very anti-establishment. Hey, to love, are you trying to pull her into your hacktivist garbage? Are you trying to pull her into your hacktivist garbage? She's way out of your league. Anyway. That equals what we got down here. I can't believe it. Okay. Yeah, she's human. She doesn't have chitin like a troll. But he straight guessed that her blood is candy colored. I don't know how he did that. He looked at one look at her and he went, "Oh yeah, you're clearly a mutant." I mean, the horns clearly have him fooled, but he deduced her blood color. That's what they mean by mutant. Carcat is a mutant. He has candy red blood, the same as humans. Humans' blood isn't rust-colored, technically. I mean, technically, if you actually bleed us, our blood is only red because of the oxygen we breathe. Blood's natural color, I think, is blue. communal soda machines, and fake fires.
You just said the fire wasn't fake.
Right. It's not fake. Right, it's not fake. Just hollow. A lukewarm reflection. That is how it's always been on Alternia. But that is going to change. Catch you later. Bye? Honestly, of all these people, he's probably the most legit. I believe him. I trust him. I don't know why. But if he's a hacktivist, that means he's actually in the same boat as Zephyros, Danik, Krytia. Do I talk to anyone else still? If I wanted to, I could own this whole net. Please don't. It would probably slow the train down. Heh. Y'all sticking around? See you later. Sorry, I can't talk to you. I'm talking today. I can't get it. I can't not figure out what act. I want to go posh, but I also want to go not posh. Oh. Okay, we're going up on a train. Welcome to Up. Dust jackets. Oh, right. These dust jackets are weird. Think they're fighting? It's kind of hard to tell with all the blue blood everywhere. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a muscle beast. You don't like that. What are you talking about? You're always talking about the human-animal combinations and amalgams in your own bedroom. Actually, of all the characters, I thought she'd be more into the Muscle Beast than anyone. Because everyone hates the Muscle Beast. I thought she'd actually be somewhat into it. She hates it, apparently. I don't know why. She has Sir Batbeat Paw Swatter or something like that. Paw Swatter. I remember Paw Swatter. The Manimal. Oh, well, there's so much going on here, you honestly can't tell if it's muscular theater or porn. You can't tell if it's muscular theater or porn. It's like, I have no idea what I'm looking at. You've never understood high blood art. You just never had the culture for it. You wonder exactly what's inside these rooms that makes them different from the ones downstairs. You doubt you'd be able to tell the difference between cerulean and indigo lifestyles. They both feel so beyond you. Swap. These rooms look fancier and even more private. You probably have to be an even meaner and darker blood color to use them. It's that frozen. Quick! Aw. Quick! Aw, man. He's not gonna let me do anything to have any fun. Wait, I've got it! Aha! You haven't checked, but you're already positive you aren't gonna find this piece near. What do you... It is exactly the kind... It's capable of being a Lucis. You will find it in here. You ignorant. Such ignorant. Why is this mustard blood here? You should not be here. Fighting this fight. Wow, this one's even worse. It's pro wrestling, girl. You don't have much to say. Art criticism. It's... Yeah, you don't have much to say. Response art criticism, I guess. It's... strong? Yeah, that's what they were going for. Oh my gosh, what is that? Is that a troll or is that a... That's not a muscle... Is that a muscle beast? What is that? Hold on, let's start with this one. This one's even more baffling to you. How do they just keep getting worse and worse? You have no idea how it's gonna help anything. You haven't. Okay, nope. Already seen that one, and you didn't think anyone had worse taste in art than your dad. Turns out you were wrong. Actually, your dad should have been the one to get stuck on this planet instead of you. He loves stupid adventures. Ah, you should check, because it's in there. I guarantee it. Well said, I guess. I don't know. Wait, I can enter these? I can enter these rooms. Hold on. Holy cow, Indigo Bloods. Be careful. They can kill you with a touch. Wait, I can take that? I can take that? You can get porn on the internet. That's not what I was going for. I was going for this thing. You aren't even sure what this is. It's a video, but skinny? You don't have a VCR, so there's no point. Also, I don't think a VCR would play it. That is the skinniest Indigo Blood I have ever seen. Usually they're like her. Terrifying. Hello? Please don't kill me. Her arms the size of two of your thighs put together. The smallest one yet. She is tiny. She must just be a young one. You feel like this guy might be about to ask you for your hall pass. He's got that vibe. I buy it. Okay, let's bite the bullet. Nike? Her name is Nike? Halt! You, mister. Stop right there. Yes, ma'am. You dare cross paths with the undefeated champion of Alternian Muscular Theater? I, Nike Moolah! What in the world are you low-bloods doing here? This is the Indigo Blood train car! We're just passing through, ma'am. We're just servants, that's all. Oh, in that case, why don't you make yourself useful and fetch me something to drink? What would you like to drink, Miss Indigo Blood, lady, sir? I know what I'd really like to have. A tall, frothy, oh no, glass of delicious Gala Blood! I was expecting milk. Begone, wretches. I have a lot of flexing to do! Alright, bye. You sane? I don't think any Indigo is sane, but... Oh my gosh, you two are so cute! Oh, thanks. So are you. I think you might be the smallest troll I've met. Yo, you can't just go around telling Indigos they're small! It's fine, don't be nervous. I haven't seen many low-bloods on this trip. This train is so automated, no one's servants have anything to do. Why aren't anyone's servants? Don't let her hear you. But we are in the market, actually. If you're looking for someone, or two someones. Zephyrus, what the heck are you saying? Who do you want to make part of your household and then protect against any sort of high blood threat? My palette is actually full up right now. Oh, she's not. That does go. She's an artist. Okay. But I'll keep you in mind for the future. Okay. You're a painter? Yes, a painter. I'm working on a big project right now. Oh, can I see? I haven't actually started painting yet, but I know exactly what I'm going to do. I've thought about it really hard. I can only paint when I'm inspired, or when I have the perfect muse. Joy, maybe we should just... Yeah, nice to meet you. Uh-oh. See you, cuties. Oh, wait, no, he's the guy with the hall pass line. Hi, I'm Joe. A low blood in the Indigo train car. An interesting turn of events, to be sure. One up. Oh, no, there's a note. Okay, he's a lawyer. I guess? I don't know. He's leaving annotations. Oh. What? We'll just be going now. Ooh, better run. Bye. What if we enter? Nope, that's rude. Nope, that's rude. Okay. Quick, Zephyros, be rude. Nope, definitely no. Oh, well, okay. So there's a way forward up here. I'm wondering if I can go forward from down here. What are these? Oh. Hi. She's got a third eye. That gave us a bold choice. Or maybe it's not. It's not like you're some sort of alien fashion expert. In all honesty, every troll has a lot of their own fashion senses, but they all have something to do with their signs. Oh, how rare. Two tiny little lowbloods settling into my web. How absolutely delightful. You may call me Ardata. I'm Zephyros. I'm Joey. How lovely. You okay? Soda? No, imbecile. I mean... No, thank you. Your eyes, they shimmer as lustrous as the sky. Oh, I get it. She has 3 eyes, so 3 eyes. I get it. Would that I could pick them like ripe fruits. Zephyros, is she... I think you have a better sense of who's making fun of us and who's serious. And who's just kind of a maniac. How can you draw any conclusions from insufficient data? Perhaps we should get to know each other better. Would you care to join me in my room? It's so very noisy out here. The main habit. I really shouldn't. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I guess you could come hang out for a little bit. Yes, after you. And we die. Catfish seems so nice. I don't want to know what she was holding. Kind of want to know what she was holding. Looked like a screwdriver. Game over. We died. Oh, hi. Well, at least they didn't send me all the way back. I just gotta go through the conversation again. I just noticed those are actually looking like eyes. Well, they're not the real eyes. They're not the question entirely. No, thanks. You know what? That's really nice of you to offer. But, we need to keep going. Yeah. Thanks anyway. You have to be cerulean or higher to get a private berth. Even then, it's not smart to fall asleep somewhere with so many other trolls. Nope. Trolls tend to kill each other. Everyone just walk in someone's room, even though she invited you. These are probably sleeping cabins. Trains have those, right? And this train ride is supposed to be long. Where is everyone in the lower car supposed to sleep? They don't. Again, like you said, if you sleep, it's a dangerous idea to do as a troll. Enter? You're not going in there. Okay. Didn't look like there was a way forward, so the way forward is up here. I couldn't do anything else back around here. That leads to the next car. You hope you're getting close to the train didn't actually look that long when it pulled into the station. It's not. It's just you spend a lot of time in one car in particular. Hey! Where do you two lowbloods think you're going?
Oh,
Trespassing upon blue blood territory is offense enough. You seek the audience of the revered high blood caste. You guys are in trouble. You think you can simply walk into a clown car?
yes? Actually, I kind of know one of the trolls up there, and he invited me to come up, so... His name is Marvis. Maybe you've heard of him. He's kind of a big deal.
Oh, well, in that case. Ha! You, an associate of one of the High Bloods on this train! On this train? They're all talking. I can't tell who's talking. I gotta pay attention to the names. Because their colors are the same, too. The color of the text. I've seen all the clowns aboard. Any one of them could rip your puny limb from limb. You are. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce that. Well, they wouldn't, because I'm cool and a friend of the clowns. It's a simple matter to make an oral assertion of association, but there is no way for us to verify such a claim. Annotation number 1, once more.
That's true, Gallic. Maybe we just shouldn't go up there then.
How can I prove that I got invited to go up to the next car then? Girl needs to take a chill pill. At least half of one. Jeez. My gosh. Maybe needs a glass of milk. Sorry, not milk. They don't call it that. What do they call it? Muscle beast pectoral fluid? I honestly do not know. They are bizarre creatures. Well, I'm sure you know. Well, I'm sure you know the purple blood caste is the absolute peak of artistic and cultural sophistication of our culture. The apex of our creative and intellectual potential. Annotation 1 again. I wish I could see Annotation 1, because I don't know what Annotation 1 is. Oh. And this individual used site mob. Oh, okay. Wow. Hold up. Hold on. I'm gonna... Hold on. Oh, come on! Let me go back! Okay, here we go. Load. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go back here. Before the conversation. Exit. Okay, here we go. It's such a simple matter to make an oral assertion of association, but there is no way for us to verify such a claim. Short of entering into the high blood train car ourselves, which, as members of the Indigo class, would be highly inappropriate behavior. This is very Indigo behavior. They're all like this.
That's true, Gallic.
Well, as I'm sure you know, the Purple Blood caste is the absolute peak of artistic and cultural sophistication of our culture, the apex of our creative and intellectual potential. And this individual you cite, Marvis Soloto, is simply the best of the best. Perhaps if you can prove to us that you are a troll of sufficiently cultured stock, that it may indeed have been possible for such a refined class of being to have graced you with the gift of their respect.
Yeah. Great idea, Gallic!
I think she's flexing.
Okay then, what do I have to do?
We can put on, like... Oh, no, that's her.
We can put on, like, a talent show!
Amicia, please. Nothing so simplistic and remedial as that. Think of it more like a stringent admission process. If you can present to us a portfolio of sufficiently developed and artistically valuable work, we will accept that you might be worthy to stand before the High Bloods. Oh boy.
Okay, great. Right. Where do we start?
Let's start with evaluating your refinement in the most intellectually sophisticated of the arts, literature. A subject that happens to be my specialty, so be forewarned that I am not an easy mark to impress. Present to me your most polished work, an essay, a poem, a story, a treatise of some sort. I will be the judge of whether or not you have the intellectual mettle to pass muster.
Okay. Be back in, jiffy.
I eagerly. Do not let the subtle implication of irony go unobserved. Await your submission.
So, what do we do, Zephyros? What do we do? Zephyros, do you know how to, Not really. Damek did all that kind of stuff. Maybe we better go back and see if anyone else on the train comes. Alright, doesn't seem like there's any way around it.
Alright. Next quest! Save.
Give me a second. I'm checking something. Hold on, wait, there was a... Right. Okay, no, Load. Let's try this one. Really? Load. How far back do I need to go? The best possible outcome, I guess. Okay, fine. They're gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to skip through it. I'm gonna have to try and get up there. Because this is just a curiosity. It shouldn't take too long. I'm not gonna talk to anyone except him, just so I can see his annotation. Because apparently, he's got annotations that you can click on. Didn't know you could click on them. But you can. I found that out on accident. I was just curious, like, what happens if I click on this? Oh. Up. Hello, my use of the word interesting here is meant to imply that your presence in this area, that is to say, any area which is not designated for use by lowbloods, is at best inappropriate and at worst illegal. I am further insinuating that there could be punishing consequences for your transgression were you to be caught or reported to in some manner by me. There we go. I was wondering what that would be, and I am now glad that I did that, because that was satisfying. I can't say why exactly. but it was absolutely gratifying to be able to get there.
Fetch quest, fetch quest. Time for a fetch quest.
Okay, I'm looking at the elevator. There she is again.
Eyes follow you up and down the car.
And by her, you mean her. And by eyes, you mean the ones that are closed? Oh, wait, what? Wait a minute. I can look if I'm up here. But I can only use if I'm down here. Interesting. Okay, I'm looking for a writer. I don't know, let's start talking to friendly people. Hey, you're back. Yeah. I should have known this was going to be as weird and mundanely frustrating as the last 3 cars. The people upstairs won't let us pass until we pass some culture test that I'm pretty sure they just made up on the spot. That equals classic Indigo. The guy up there with the glasses wants us to bring him some cultured literature. Do you have anything like that lying around? I can find you something. Really? That was way easier than I thought it would be. For sure. I'll find you something super rare. It'll blow that blowhard's mind. There's one thing first. I figured there'd be 1. Or 2. Or 5. Much of my devices died hours ago. You can find a way to charge them? I'll find you something radical. What do you think? Sure, well... Yeah. Rad, let me know when you get done. Man, if only I had batteries. Too bad I gave them to a guy to eat. How do I charge? Okay, hold up. Let me talk to you next. Hey, we could use some help. Yeah, I can tell. Joey, what do you need? It's totally dumb, but the Blue Bloods upstairs want us to bring them a piece of literature to prove our cultural merit. Like, a book? Yeah, or any hard-hitting piece of writing. Wow, that is stupid. I know, right? I gotta tell you, I don't got anything literary on me at the moment. Sorry. Well, I was hoping for batteries, but okay. I'll keep talking. Hi. Sorry to bother you, but is there any chance you know where we could find some literary text on the train? We're trying to impress some Indigo Bloods. I can't help you with that, though I am a very prolific writer. I doubt a fancy blue blood as will find. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to pronounce half of these. Doubt a fancy blue blood will find any of my text literary. Why not? Transformative works spat upon by the Blue Bloods elite. You'll have to look elsewhere to find your respectable literature. Yeah, I know what they're looking for. Blue Bloods are absolutely enamored by muscle beasts, and so you need to have something either about muscles, muscle beasts, or fighting. I see you're back for more. Yeah, so, funny story. You acquire a piece of literature to play the Indigo Blood's silly little game. Yeah, how'd you know? I heard it all. My senses are quite supernatural. You have anything like that? Sure, yes. In my room, I shelves and shelves of books. Join me. Sure. I guess we could take a look. Damn it twice, fool me once. That's actually an option. That's actually an achievement. Fall for it twice. Okay, let's look out for the third time. I'm sure there must be a third, right? Because good things come in threes. No thanks. No, we're okay. We'll ask someone else. Ooh. Just regular soda. You hope. Oh, dang it. Not again. Your alien fingers ruin everything. You haven't tried this brand. They don't have it in our blood. It's like your low blood color is too low to merit a soda. Figures. Ah, sad. Okay. Can you help me, buddy? Literature? No, everything I got here is that I absolutely need for my exam. Oh, fiddle faddle. Hard-hitting literature. Of course I can procure some for you for a price. I'm already paying a price. Hold on. I'm dumb. I know better than this on these games. I just forgot that I have to... Here, let's click you. Let's start here on this side. Any chance you can help me charge these devices? I don't have any more outlets than Mallet does. They're sitting at the same damn car. Oh, we're sitting in the same damn car. That's fair. This isn't yours to use. What are you... That was weird. Ah! I can't. Okay. Aha! You have returned. Your courage lets you credit, slow blood. Or perhaps your foolishness. Yep. I'm a fool. Hey, you know where I can fill these devices up? I have many sources of power. They're in my room. Follow me. Okay, sounds legit. Sure, what's the worst that can happen? Catfish forever. Oh, come on. I was right. There's the third. That was funny. Hold on, I need to reject now, just because I want to make sure I get a thorough playthrough. I won't get everything, but it'll at least be somewhat thorough. Hold up. Apparently I didn't do the first conversation? No, thanks. Okay. Oh, thanks. Not sure that's a good idea. Let me take a quick peek at my achievements. Nice. Only 19 more to go. I am not gonna touch on, like... I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll check it at the end of this, because there's a lot that have to come in the next car, apparently. Just based on their titles. And colors. Well, let's go back to the back car. Apparently, the hint is I must go to another car. So asking about literature gets them all going, nope. Well, let's go with, do you have any ports you want to use? Wait a minute. I got it. I got an idea. Got an idea. Open. Oh yeah. That's manifesto the other. Manifesto. Aw, man. No manifesto for me. Yo, buddy. Got any power? No. There we go. Hey, remember me? No, Lloyd. My Sam is my father. Really? No, neediest rusty couple on the train. Can't really argue with that. Why are you here again? I'm needy, remember? I need something. Just rolls with it. I'm needy, remember? I need something. Can you charge me devices? Show me. This isn't rusty tech. You stole this. No, I didn't. Thrashing mercenaries. Soliciting high bloods. Now theft. I'm impressed. Oh, go GTFO for a second. Ah! Ah! Okay. You okay? What does it feel like? And you feel like siphoning off a block of wood. Are you sure you're even alive? I've had that. Ah! Charged! Am I gonna have to talk to everyone again, but in order of who can help me get what? Oh, all this clicking to move is gonna take a while. Bum ba da bum ba da ga ba bum bum ba ba da bum ga da ba ba da bum bum. Go! I got your thing. Any luck? I already got a PDF ready to go. This shit equals super exclusive. It wasn't easy to find. Yeah, here you go. Sweet! Check your tablet. Already sent. Oh. Thank you. Wow, this is long. Favor for a favor. That it is. That it is. They're not gonna like it because it's not about muscle beast, aren't they? Ah, next can. Here you go. What? What is this? Intellectually and artistically valuable literature. Until the dictatorship of the intelligentsia is inaugurated, see Plasto's The Republican, superior persons must forever be at the mercy of the ignorancia. Let me take a look. Interesting. More than interesting. Fascinating. An observer may perhaps wonder at the lightning rapidity of my assessment of this soi-disant literary production. He, she, or it would do well to understand that I am a graduate, cum laude, of the Royal Academy of Accelerated Hyperspeed Turbo Reading. Copyright, all rights reserved. Any similarity in reading speed produced by this program to any other velocity whatsoever is strictly confidential, no coincidental, and probably a delusion of the part of the officious intermeddler who claims to have observed it. My gosh, those were words that I read. I think he's getting it. Yeah. And where, may I ask, did you two rather exquisite gonna guess irony. The troll of sensibility can only hope that a cultured observer of some future reader, perusing the records of my remarks, which will doubtless be preserved for posterity, may appreciate the fine blade of wit that I immobilize against my interlocutors. In the present case, the razor does no harm and the edge is turned aside by the stone blocks of ignorance and unsophistication against which I thrust. Thus does obtuseness protect the obtuse against the finest weapons of the astute. My gosh, I hate this guy. He basically is saying we're stupid, and our ignorance and stupidity is protecting us from his quote-unquote razor-sharp wit. Exquisite individuals get this somewhat sophisticated work of political literature. We got it from... We can't tell it. It has all that stuff in it about overthrowing and rebelling and stuff. Oh, right. Sorry, we can't disclose that. That's a pity. I'd love to get a hold of whoever wrote this. Oh. To congratulate them, of course. To see what I could do to support their literary career. Bring them to the attention of editors and critics. Fet them and shower them with honors. This is a truly intellectual and artistically valuable piece of literature, subverting all our preconceptions. It plays with form to call into question our deepest perceptions and ideas, deconstructing narrative conventions and to strike at the very deconstructing narrative conventions to strike at the very heart of shared canonical shibboleths in order to capsize our customs and habits of thought and our jaded practice of culture. Oh, yeah, exactly. The profundity of vision, the penetration of analysis on every page of this magisterial work contributes more to the understanding of our own small place in the universe than whole libraries of conventional scholarship, opening up new vistas of dialectical possibility, eschewing the tired usages of the ivory tower, but circumventing at the same time the dreariness of iconoclasm for its own sake. Its uplifting and at the same time incendiary critique of things as they are comes as a breath of fresh air to the scholar who has labored long under the yoke of intellectual orthodoxy. I agree. I am indebted to you, yes, even to you, unwashed and untutored as you are. But does not wisdom often come out of the mouths of babes and sucklings? For providing me with this heady glimpse of the possibilities of a philosophy outside the tired, cramped bounds of obsolete doctrine, and the trodden paths that have borne intellectual ruts in the fabric of scholarship, leading to the same doors, to the same rooms with their paltry intellectual fare, while all the time there has been a feast waiting for the hungry scholar just around the corner. I'm not sure how I can repay you. Oh, well, you could... No, thanks. Can express the profound debt I feel to you too, small-minded and simple as you are. But does not intellectual modesty often point the way? For having brought me this feast of reason and flow of soul. Well, actually, I am simply overwhelmed. He's the worst. With the riches of the spirit, you two, unproposing and stunted though your minds be, but even a humble vessel can hold fine wine, have given me. I can barely...
Well, you could let us go.
What?
Remember, you said that if we brought you some intellectually and artistically valuable literature, you'd let us go on to the next car.
Oh, yes, I do remember. Inconsequential figures such as yourselves often don't imprint themselves deeply on my memory, but you have done me such a service, and through me, humanity. Well, trollmanity. Of course. You don't know what humans are. I'm an alien. Be my guest. Proceed on your way with all speed and my benedictions.
Just a sec.
Okay, manifesto. Enter the marketplace of ideas.
Good job with that literature, Gallic can be so picky. Lowbloods usually have terrible taste, but you guys really have some culture in your veins.
Wow, thanks.
I bet you're an amazing artist. I would love to see some of your stuff someday. Actually, no day like today!
Oh boy.
That looks really fun. So I think I want to play too. Bring me one piece of art if you want to pass. Wait, again? We already proved we know culture and stuff. Yeah, you play with Gallic, but I don't care about books. I want to see art. God, this is so... Gallic, can you please tell her we already passed her test?
Oh, this has absolutely nothing to do with me. I also don't care.
Well,
I can see that on your face.
Joey, we should just do what she wants. You're never going to argue a blue blood down. Fine, one piece of fine art coming up.
Alright, let's go. Walking, use the elevator. Hey, do you have any art? I'm looking for fine art.
You have returned. Do you happen to know anything about art?
Why, yes, I do. I have so much art in my room. Come with me and I'll show you.
Sure! We'll take a look.
And we died again. Ah, no more. Thing is, I have to get every game over in order to get the game over, the Born to Die achievement, so I still have to get them. And now I'll say the no thanks, because it's her turn to say it.
Oh, no thanks. I think we'll look somewhere else.
Then it is. I know, but we can't. We're stuck. Hi, thanks for doing that illegal stuff for us earlier. Do you think you could do it again? Sweet, yeah, what do you need?
Fine art.
Fine art's pretty fine, but I don't think you'd understand it.
Okay, I guess.
What do you have? Hey, Elward. Hey, girl, what's good? Still trying to get to the front of this darn train. Now the Blue Bloods want us to show them some fine art. Well, my girl Remele is sitting right here. You should ask her about it. She's kind of pretentious, but she'll get the job done. Yeah, but I don't know what she wants. All right, Remele. Hey, you're an artist, right? Yes, I am an artiste. Oh, sorry, she went crazy face. Yes, I am an artiste. Great. Do you think you could do, like, a painting or some kind of art for us? We have to prove that we can recognize true art to those guys upstairs. And since you're such a good artiste, maybe you could help us. Are you asking me to work for exposure?
Yeah, but the exposure is those guys upstairs who, look down on the real art of the people. Compelling. I would love to rub my work in the faces of the elite. I'll do it. But I will need raw materials and a reference piece. My specialty is artistic mimicry. Like a forgery? Original work. It's overrated.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm probably stupid for not knowing this, but, what are raw materials exactly? Anything disgusting, really. True art is ugly and sopping with the sweat and tears of the creator. Gross. Where are we gonna find something? Where are we supposed to find something like that? You might want to go where people are raw and real and gross. I'm sure you know what kind of people I mean. The guys upstairs? Seeing as you're one of them, I feel insulted. Hey, that was rude. It's a good thing. Fine. One sec. Who has art materials? Do you? Well, I wanted myself a Kirby fan comic. But Ron would only let me bring one suitcase. That's... how many? That's a lot of comics. But she didn't have anything, so moving on. So I gotta go all the way to the back, don't I? Oh boy. That was far. In all honesty, this car actually does feel like a real train. Out of all the cars, this is the one that feels the most like train. I don't know how to get back there. Pointing my tail and Haggard's friend. Join me, won't you? Join on what? Sitting there? Oh, this guy. Okay, this is, he's talking about thinking. But it's because when I did the replay, I didn't go through his conversation, so now we'll try again. The only altar I worship is the altar of light. Great. It's like gross. It's either animals or it's poop. I'm hoping it's animals. Art? All I got's a couple of photos of me and my Lucis. Can't imagine any of those highfalutin folks being interested in those. Only a few people I can talk to back here. It's the last person I can talk to. Go. Look at the materials to make art. Like raw materials. What the heck does that mean? We're not exactly sure. Just the materials for making some art the living artist does. Well, this garbage is pretty raw. I was about to throw it off the side of the train. Hey, you can have it. Oh, that's sure an idea, I guess. We'll take it! I'd rather not, but we'll take it. I guess it couldn't hurt to try. Joey, I think it's safe to assume at this point that anything can hurt. Yeah. I guess even that ticket machine stabbed me. Fascinating. You want this garbage or not? Yeah, thanks. Well, I now have garbage. It's garbage. What do you want from me?
Really, that can't be good for his digestion. Right? Oh, okay.
Leave.
Keep leaving? Keep leaving. I'll keep talking. Low blood smell worse than a boy rail, lol. Hey, yeah, it's not my fault. I'm carrying literal garbage. Okay, let's get out of here and just take the garbage to the front. I'm wondering. Something dead? Ah. I didn't describe the smells either. Disarm the smells. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why the garbage is mush and lumpy. I've thrown away my own trash, believe it or not. And, not usually mush or lumpy. Yo. Hey, Gorgor. Excuse me, what is that smell? Garbage. Showing it. Move it from my sight. I wasn't showing it to you. I was holding it and walking by, and you just started yelling at me. What is that for? A blue blood in the next truck told us to get some raw materials. And these are pretty raw. Yes. On that we are agreed. Well, good luck. Thanks. See, he's not a bad guy. He even wished us luck, even though we're low bloods, technically. Just what you wanted? Low bloods, I can't help but think that you follow my instructions and return with something raw. It doesn't get any rawer than this. If it does, we really don't want to know about it. Thanks. Can you work with this? I know it's really smelly. Are you kidding? You think I'm some sort of amateur? Nothing compared to the suffering I've endured for my career. Let's make some freaking art. Gross. Oh no. Please tell me to pay. Are you sculpted? Art, you understand true art. Here you go. Check this out. Wow. That's pretty cool. Did you really use that garbage to make this? I told you I was good. All the world's impressed by such a beautiful masterpiece. Buyers does not appreciate your art. What? Buyers! You a bird? That is statue. Get on statue. Buyers, what's wrong with you? You're a failure at being a pigeon. You don't like garbage. You don't sit on art. You don't sit on statues. What are you as a pigeon? Buyers? I find your feather beasts distasteful. Well, fair. Do you like feather beasts? What are you, feather beast? Does your little friend have a name? Yeah, buyers. Wow, what is that? Our art. Pretty cool, right? The colors are incredible. It's so... Exactly. It smells terrible, and I want you to take it away from me as soon as possible. But good job. Test cleared. I knew you guys had it in you. Alright, both tests passed, so now we can... Not so fast, sister! Oh boy. You may have pressed these pipsqueaks! But do you really think you could possibly stand up to the might of me? Lucky Moolah! Infinite Time Champion of Alternian Muscle Theater? Don't make me Calm down, girl. Sister, these little games these two low-weight moths have sent you on are nothing compared to the test of mettle and might you will have to pass to prove yourself to be Grand Champion Nike Moolah! It's time for you to show me your strength in the only arena that really matters. Muscular theater. Come on.
You and Gallic both got to play our games. It's only fair that Nike has her turn too.
Indeed, muscular theater is one of the most refined arts, so it would be remiss to allow you to pass without verifying that you properly appreciate its value. And without a honed physique and brawling prowess, it's like you'd be trounced by any high blood anyway. They can be capricious. They can be a capricious sort. You never know when an attack is around the corner. And without a honed physique and brawling... Oh, no, yeah. Corner. Good grief. Okay, so what do we have to do? You may pass it, and you can best me in a test of muscular prowess! At first I thought she was kind of scary, but the longer this goes on, the more ridiculous it gets. No comment. Ah! What are you two maggots whispering about?
Oh, nothing. So I take it I've got to, like, tell you...
That's an excessively erudite way of putting it, but yes! Okay, I thought it was going to be something else. I thought it was going to be dance. There is no such thing as excessively erudite, Nike. Shut the frick up.
Hello?
Now, sister, be gone. I must commence my training for a tremendous clash! Alright then.
You see, the thing about muscular theater is... Well, it's less about the muscle than the theater.
Oh, okay. Muscle theater, it's wrestling. It's literally pro wrestling. I get it. I just got it. They even said wrestling, and now I actually get it. So... I know wrestling is fake, Zephyros. We don't use that word, Joey. Yeah. What I'm saying is, it's not actually going to be a matter of beating her in the test of strength. You're just saying that as part of the performance. I think it's pretty safe to say that's not going to be possible anyway. We just have to put on a good enough show. If we can do that, even if we lose, we win. Whatever happens, it just has to be a good story. I know a thing or two about performing. One of the most important things you gotta think about in any recital is the wardrobe, right? Yeah. Do you have anything on you that could spruce up my outfit a little? Muscular theater has a little bit of a higher standard for costume than a bit of sprucing. We need to have, like, a concept. Well, I guess we'd better go see if someone can help us. Can help us out, huh? Well. Got a statue. That's apparently not good enough. I don't know who to ask about sprucing up my costume. I've got an idea of who to guess about sprucing up my costume.
Hey, Ardana, do you know anything about muscular theater? Or are you just going to ask me to come to your room in a creepy way?
Yes, of course. Joy. Frick you. He called her out and she goes, screw you. How dare you call out my game? Alright, show me the way. I was gonna say yes anyway. Let's just get the game. Ah! Just get the game over already. Let's just get the game over already. Where again? I think that is a screwdriver in her hand. I don't like the screwdriver. All the things she could use to kill us. A screwdriver? Thank you. Nope. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a jerk. I was anyway. Yo, what do you know about muscular theater? Here's a kind of weird question. There equals no. Wow, he took that seriously. He closed the laptop and everything. Jeez. There is no such thing as a question. Only. Okay. You know anything about wrestling? Sorry, all my fights are on the grid, you know? You happen to have something we could use as a costume then? You want a black hoodie? I can take this one off. I have plenty. No, I think I'm all set with hoodies. You really gonna fight that Indigo Red? Yeah. You really gonna fight that Indigo Wrestler up train? She equals huge. We don't have a choice exactly. We need to get past them. I'll fight her for you. Is what I'd say if I was totally deranged. Wow, thanks. I mean, we're the one who agreed to the fight. He's just saying that our decision to agree to the fight is insane. And we don't doubt it. But do you happen to know anything about wrestling? Wrestling? You mean muscular theater? Yeah. I guess that's what you call it. It's a very good art. You could say I know a thing or two. Being such a culture troll myself. Great. So if I want it to be in a match, I'm going to need some sort of costume, right? Concept? Of course. A narrative clash of powerful muscly... of powerful muscle sonars is the most important part of muscular theater. You can't show up to a bout and simply start throwing fists. There's an art to it. Alright, you have any tips for what sort of thing I should do if I were to, hypothetically, be getting into a muscular theater match very soon? It's all about competing. Complimenting your opponent. Your opponente. How spell? Opponente. What are they like? Do you know her Nike Mula? Oh, good grief, you're fighting her? Ouch, you're really in for a beating. I mean, that's spelled betinge, but okay. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Sorry, her concept is being the one that wins. So you've got your work cut out for you. You intend to leave the muscle square wearing anything but a body. Good luck. Oh boy. Hi again. You really can't get enough, can you? Running back and forth, fetch quest, fetch quest. Yeah, running back and forth, fetch quest, fetch quest. You two are so busy. I'm not doing it because I want to. The blue bloods still won't let us through. You seriously haven't tried to just blow past them yet? Think we should try that? No. Might be interesting. Joey, please. Joke it, I'm joking. What do you guys need? We're supposed to wrestle one of them, and we need a costume. Damn, which one of you? Me, I guess? Zephyrus is probably better at sports, but he's injured. So, can you help us? I might have something for you. Gotta make another deal, unfortunately. I can't have people going around thinking I give out shit for free. Even a very cute low prince. What do you want? What do you got? Want some more of my stuff? Here I've got... Look, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not doing any shady deals. I thought you were all about shady deals. Yeah, my turn. I've been burned before, okay? I don't even know what any of that shit is. It's the only stuff I have. I don't have any money. You have any money? Well then, guess we'll have to come up with something better. But She likes you. Yeah, she's being a jerk to me. Oh, I mean, she's into you. Maybe you should ask her out. What? We must get really territorial about the trolls and their quadrants. So if she feels protective of you, she'll help us. But she's a girl?
Oh. It's both a biological and a cultural difference. This is why I'm actually tolerating it, even though I disagree with homosexuality. I will be upfront and say that, just because that's my personal opinion as a Christian. I don't browbeat anybody about it. If you're not a Christian, then you're not held to the same rules as Christians. If you are a Christian, I will browbeat you, because you're a Christian, and you should be following... You should be practicing what you preach. If you're not a Christian, well, I hope you change your mind. But I will tell you the good news, and that's about all I can do. Between you and God. These are trolls. They're complete aliens with different biology, and even though they say boys and girls, they're all trolls. And they... Oh my gosh, here... Their biological process, for anyone who's never played a Homestuck game, or not a game, who's never read Homestuck in general, is if you have a troll in one of the two romantic quadrants, whether Caligulus or romantic, the mate spirit of the Kismesis, then you get a pail, and you... I'm not exactly sure of the process in this part, but you somehow produce a fluid of reproduction that you both pour into this bucket, or pail. The drones come by and collect it, bring it to the mother grub. Somehow it gets used by the mother grub to create troll larvae in the mother grub. And then all trolls are born from the mother grub. It's a disgusting process. And then it turns out you don't need it anyway. Homestuck also confirms, essentially, you don't need that. Babies can be made without the mother grub. Or can they? Maybe they can't. It's very possible they can't. Because it also confirmed that they actually absolutely need the mother grub. So it's hard to tell. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm not certain. That was Kanaya's role, watching over the egg of the mother grub, and I can't remember if the egg was destroyed or not. But trolls didn't go extinct. I think it was, and trolls didn't go extinct. In fact, there were wrigglers in the future. So, turns out, you don't actually need the mother grub. It was a way used by the high bloods, or specifically the queens, of controlling their population. Complicated process. Point being, troll gender has nothing to do with reproduction. At all, in the slightest. And because they do it in a pail, it also has nothing to do with STDs, because it's basically masturbation, it sounds like. Sort of, except not. You gotta have good feelings, strong feelings, otherwise you don't have it. It's... Troll reproduction's weird. I'm getting that. That's the point. Anyway, she's not a troll. She's human, and by her reaction, she's also not gay. So... now she's gotta act. So? But that's why he's confused, because he doesn't understand humans, and humans don't understand trolls. And I'm also a girl. Is it a problem for you that she's a girl? I don't get it. Okay, well, obviously you don't really have to help with it. Just make her think you want to. It's a really good idea to lie to a high blood. Well, Cerulean isn't a high blood, but... she's higher blood than us! And how do we even know that she's real? Guys, she's right there. I think she can hear everything you're whispering. Huh? I just don't think I can do this. Alright. Hey, what are you two widows whispering about over there? Get me out. Nothing! Pay back later. How about an IOU? Also, important note, I'm not 100% certain. I think Joey's 12? 13? She's not... If she's a teenager, she's barely a teenager. He's 10 sweeps. I think the implication is she's about 10 years old. And her brother Jude... No, it's her brother Jude 10. She's 11. Point is, these two are close to the same age as far as numbers go, but not as far as actual passage of time. Oh my gosh. God, aliens. Talking about different lifespans gets weird. Oh, what now? You know, an IOU. IOU. When... I know what it is. I'm just wondering what made you take me for some kind of chump. I'm running a business here. I can't afford to make bad investment decisions. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. Don't wait too long. This offer will last. Want some fine art? Wild. How about buyers? Put it in more trouble. That's fair. I didn't want to give it buyers. I was just worried that might be the answer. You have no idea how it's going to help anything. Once you're afraid she might eat it. That's the point! Flashlight? You can clear just fine without a flashlight. It's hard to miss. Oh. I'm gonna go a little long because I don't have as hard of a hard out as normal. And I want to get to that next card, dang it! I didn't mean to look. I wanted to talk. I want to progress this game to its completion. Well. Romancing blue bloods, are we? I may have some insider knowledge, but it's us. Oh. I'm not really romancing, I don't think. I'm not that great with girls. Stuff and I were kind of an accident. I don't even know where to begin buying gifts. It's so difficult, isn't it? Okay, so I actually have to go this route. Okay, then, all I got is memes, you guys. Well, you know, today's generation is all about the memes. Someone have... What time does someone like me have? All the time. You have all the time. I've taken up speed dating, so I have the time somehow. The biting close to Jade, I have absolutely nothing to say. I, as an upstanding, rule-abiding, cloistered Jade, have absolutely nothing to say on matters of romance and sympathy. That face says differently. If there's a girl you like, you can bring her a gift. And Soldier Kirby's book 4? Yeah, that's a good place to get my advice from. What do I know about wooing ceruleans? Absolutely nothing. I just realized something about Marvis. Has anyone else noticed that Marvis is taller than literally every other troll on this train? Marvis is a full-grown adult. I think Marvis is, like, technically old enough, but because he's a purple blood, he doesn't leave the planet normally. Because most purple bloods they run by their own rules. Even her imperial condescension doesn't do much regarding the high bloods. The purples. My gosh, those guys. Huh? Girl? I don't know, use your low blood wilds or whatever the frick. I know. I don't know. I know of it. I don't know what that means. I'm an innocent little bean, and I have no idea why you would say that. Are you okay? No, I'm thinking.
no, I think is that. Yeah, I thought it was this one. Love it. You see, challenger. Say hello in one-on-one combat. Oh, that's how you two met. If you want to impress Cerulean, maybe try jewelry? Something pretty? This is one particular chance, but I won't be much help. So, okay. How about you? Fall apart. Pitch or flush? I need a I'm going to help out a lot. I have no idea either. So, right now, we're just trying to pretend. Dude, I only have one bit of advice for you when it comes to blue pills. Do not interact. There. A girl? Oh.
Television sucks. Girls love it when you nag them.
How about you? Okay. You have no opinions on this, apparently. So, no one's been any actual help on this train, have they? Yo. Dog guy. Oh, hey, is that a hot dog? Oh, crud. I didn't talk to this guy either.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go through the hot dog concert. The hot dog combo. Why are you talking about a hot dog? That may or may not have been a person talking. Offer her your woman. That's gross. I think he's actually talking about sausage, but I was talking to her, but sure, Davros. Not Davros. I don't know why I called you Davros. Here's Davros.
You want to press a gun? Maybe offer to clean something? I have no idea. Some kind of one-trick miniature hoof beast. But wouldn't it be a miniature muscle beast? Yo. You want to impress Cerulean? Oh, I don't know, y'all. Offer a home-cooked meal? Pat. So, literally no one was any help.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
But literally nobody had any good advice or gifts. Oh boy. Run! You guys are very casual and cavalier about being pressed for time before both worlds are destroyed. Okay. Fetch quest. Call this fetch quest 2. Whatever. Talk? I'm kidding about the offer not lasting. I don't have shit to do. Okay. Dance? Dance. Dance. Hey, Malik. Sup? Hey, Malik. Sup? I'm just wondering if you know anything about, persuasion? Persuasion? Yeah. Persuasion. Yes, like, you know, getting someone to do something for you?
Are you hitting on me?
Huh? Because I'm just saying, I'm trying to keep a question open for someone specific. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not... I'm just trying to figure out how to get Elward to lend me something, that's all. Nothing weird. Oh, gotcha. My bad. Maybe violence or trickery. Those are your ideas?
Those are your ideas?
Yeah. Okay, well, they're ideas.
Hey, do you have any ideas? So far, all the ideas we've been given are bad. So, let's start with you.
Hey, you're friends with Elwood, right? Who? Elwood, the girl right there? Why would I know her? Oh, you're sitting with her. They're the hero, that smelly hacktivist who has never heard of an ablution trap. Elward hates being bored. So you do know her! Huh? Or her, and you got no chance, little Hoplets. I'm surprised she even talked to you in the first place. She isn't interested in boys or squares. Hey. Boy, square. By that definition, you're not wrong. I'm surprised you paid attention to these two as well. Well, I've talked to everyone, except for one other. Oh, no? Okay. Huh? Oh, no. Talk. Hello, little blood. Your courage does you credit. Yep, we got that extra credit. Would you happen to know of anything that Elwer might like? Oh, certainly. Just come along with me into my room. I have so many things you would like. Alright, sounds legit. Alright, show me the way. Joey, I don't know if... Hey, Joey. Hey, Joey, tough girl, baby. What the frick are you doing? Well, since you can't help us, I'm just going with someone who can.
Ah, for once, this was the right answer. Holy cow.
Joey, I'm not gonna be responsible for this. Never fear, I'll be sure to return it to you, Brad. Okay, yeah, I'm sure. But I prefer her with all her pieces attached. Girl, come see me.
Aha! I did it. That was the right answer. Like you said, she wants to protect Joey because she likes Joey. Joey's not interested, so it's currently an unreciprocated infatuation.
Man, you really think anybody who dresses like that has your best interest at heart? I do have my best interest involved getting a costume. Yeah, good grief. Come back here. Come back here. If it's this or turning yourself over to Spider Bitch, I'll give you the costume. I'm not going to literally let you get yourself killed over a freaking pirate costume. Pirate costume? That's what I got, kids. I just have a pirate costume. Do I pay you to ask stupid questions? You don't pay me to do anything. Take it or leave it. I'll take it. We'll get it back to you as soon as we can. Don't bother, I got a bunch. Why do you have You've got a bunch of pirate costumes? On this train? Yeah. Why? I thought we'd established I wasn't holding a press conference on freaking pirate gear. And she said that with a smile, like, okay, why are you... Here, try this on. Okay. I got a pirate hat and a hook. Yeah, looks great, babe. Yeah, looks great, babe. You're gonna tear it up in the muscle square. Great, thanks. Break a leg, babe. Ideally, someone else's. Okay, so apparently... what Zephyros says is true, and Joey is not really interested. Joey just likes Elwood as a friend. I think we're ready. Reaching far, reaching far. Got it. You don't know anything about wrestling, and you don't know anybody who does. That's changed now, apparently. You really think you're ready to face me? In the muscle square. Ready as I'll ever be. I'm just going to change into my battle raiments. You know, it's like into my Stephros. What are they called? Battle raiments. And then I'm gonna catch you. Ha! Bring it on, mister.
And where do you intend for this epic showdown to take place?
Ah, Fred! Ah! Ah, double cred. Gonna watch this again. Ah, Joey! Get your ass beat. Well, my ass is just beat. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be doing this all again just because I was trying to click on a thing. Don't read it! Don't read! Holy cow, this is actually pretty long. Holy jeez, I'm gonna be hoarse by the end of this. You know what? I am super glad that I saved. Okay. Battle Raymonds. Round you! Ha! Bring it on, sister! And where do you intend for this epic showdown to take place? Because it certainly isn't going to be in the draw. A true warrior fights in the ring! Yes, you're right, but we don't have a ring here, Moolah. I believe they had plans to build one, but lack of adequate funding necessitated it be scrapped. In absence of a ring, a true warrior makes do! Stand up and face me, sister! I think, now that I think about it, I should have been using, I don't know, a female version of Hulk Hogan? No, a female version of Macho Man Randy Savage? You know, brother! Stand up and face me, brother! I don't know. I went with what I had. Joey, wake up! Got my ass beat again. Let's just... Thank goodness you're alive! What happened? Victorious again! Oh, I was wrestling, and I lost? I'm gonna say that's a very loose interpretation of wrestling. In wrestling, you don't usually punch the other guy in the face. Face shots are usually unwelcome in the ring. Ugh, my head hurt. I guess I failed the test. I failed? No, sister. That was tremendous! That was tremendous! What? My body is surging with adrenaline! My muscles bursting! What a contest! What stirring theater! I, entertained you enough to pass? By getting punched in the face and passing out immediately? Simple, girl. There can be no winner without a loser. The strong cannot rule without someone weak to subjugate. Your piteous defeat has solidified my iron grasp on the belt! Okay, cool. You are a sister of culture, after all. Phew. Thanks. It seems, then, that you passed all our tests, low blood. Yay! Congrats! Does that mean we can pass up to the next... Oh, yeah. Does that mean we can pass up to the next train now? Go ahead, low bloods. Your fate now rests in the hands of the jesters! Sounds great. I just realized how long this rug is. This is a long animal, whatever it was. Top? But that was a solid rumpus, sister. You have my respect!
Good to hear it, ma'am. Maybe once we arrive at
Dick Week!
we could give the people
A performance!
yeah, that sounds great. I'll think about it. Bye.
Sounds great to be punched in the face.
Have fun in the hi, blood car cuties. If you happen to run into my friend, tell her I say hi. What's your friend look like? Oh, you'll definitely know her when you see her. She loves low bloods. She taught me a lot about the best way to deal with all of you. Bare hands can just be so messy. They have a tendency to squirm. We're gonna die.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking too. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh no, sorry, there's a... I didn't read that. We're gonna die!
Was you believe it? I suppose you're believing us now. Thanks for playing. Hopefully you've broadened your mind in the process. That's the whole purpose of art, after all.
I think the only thing that's expanded is my patience.
Well, as long as something with any luck, it will serve you well in your future endeavors. If you have any future endeavors past today, which I fucked up.
Everyone thinks we're gonna die! How does this end? I'm going to the purple car. I might die! I'm going to the purple car. I might die! Why is there a door drawn here? Holy cow, they killed some blue bloods! Let's see, we got some blue bloods. There's a purple blood. A purple blood either stabbed himself or threw another purple... No, purple blood definitely stabbed himself, because then he drew a happy face here. There's a J blood. But this is all old and dried. Possibly. There's some red blood here. Whoa, or maybe that's just rust blood. Oh, olive blood. Oh, there's so much blood. Oh, we are gonna die. I was wondering why I had to go up to the second floor to cross through. It's because they wanted to put freaking spikes to throw things down, people down onto, or trolls down onto.
What are you thinking about? How did you know I was thinking? Well, aren't people always thinking? That's how our brains work. Oh, right. Well, my thought wasn't very exciting. I think I've had enough excitement for one day, to be honest. Was Rhea always like this? Yes, unfortunately. It's hell! But not usually all at once. Yeah. You're definitely getting an expedited tour of all our planet's problems.
That is true.
You might even call this experience an illustrative vertical slice of the hemispectrum's class tensions. The experience has definitely been tense. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Never been around blue bloods like that before. I mean, I see them in line at the nutritional requisition market sometimes, but you try not to get in their way, trying to get their attention. Now I'm not sure if it matters if they pay attention to me or not. They live in a completely different world than I do, don't they? Yeah, I got that impression too. Now I'm wondering... Oh no, maybe I shouldn't say it. Zephyros, it's fine, I asked. Okay, well, damn it. Wait, Joey, I know you think he's... Wait, Joey, I know you think he's bad, but Damek is a true revolutionary. He has a master plan to end the hemispectrum and free us low bloods from our metaphorical chains. which he says are the only things we have to lose.
What exactly is the master plan?
I actually have no idea.
Namek says I wouldn't be able to understand it even if he explained it. He's the theory guy. I'm supposed to focus on, praxis.
Praxis?
Come to think of it, he doesn't let me do much of that either. What does he let you do?
Let's not get into that right now.
But trust me, Joey, Namek is just trying to protect me. He wants to protect me so much, it's what inspired him to destroy the Hema Spectrum.
Uh-huh.
And he says we can do it peacefully, too. That if we make common cause with High Bloods against the injustices of the Empire, we can create a new order where everyone is equal.
You can never be truly equal. You can have equal opportunity, but you cannot create equal standing in all states. That's literally impossible because we're not equal beings. Some people are born good at some things and others are good at other things. Some people are born with disadvantages. It's like physical. As in, like, say you're born without a leg. Born with a disadvantage. It just happens. Some people are born colorblind.
But after talking to all those Blue Bloods, if I don't have anything to lose by overturning the existing order except my fake chains, but High Bloods have everything to lose by giving me more rights, what possible common cause could we have? Seems like the more privilege you have, the more blind you are to the existing flaws in the system. Because they aren't really flaws if you're benefiting from them, right? The Hema Spectrum is structured so that the perks given to every caste are brutally extracted from those beneath them. Sea Dwellers don't have to oppress Low Bloods directly if they have heels like Stelsa running the bureaucracy for them. It's easy for me to want to burn the whole system down because I live at the bottom, but the view is probably pretty different from the top. A High Blood would have more to gain by appeasing members of the caste system.
This is actually true. And when I say true, I mean everyone is selfish and looks out for what's best for them. That is the only thing we all have in common. As a Christian, we acknowledge that everyone's evil. Buddhists, I hear, apparently try to spend their entire lives trying to divorce themselves from self and desire. Uh-oh. I'm getting hungry. I'm starting to get dizzy. So yeah, yeah, people are all selfish because ultimately survival dictates that you take from others. Whether it's taking the life of an animal so you can eat, or taking water that someone else has because you're dying of thirst. If you don't take, you won't live. Finding a way to coexist is all we can really do, and we need to coexist in a way that doesn't completely oppress another group. Everyone needs to have equal opportunity, not true equality, because true equality, as it exists philosophically, doesn't exist at all. It's a figment, because it's a literally unobtainable ideal. Equal opportunity is all that can be guaranteed. And that's what we do in America. Everyone has equal opportunity. No matter where you start, some people might start higher on the cliff than others, but everyone has to climb the cliff regardless. The question just becomes, how determined are you to climb? Let's see, a High Blood would have more to gain by appeasing members of the caste above them than they ever would uniting with us against the system.
I don't know. I'm probably thinking above my intellectual weight class right now. This is why Damek's the theory guy. It's only been half a day since I left my hive, and I already have no idea what to think anymore. Is that a Moirail thing? That you need Damek to tell you what to think? Well, every relationship is different. Zephyros, what do you think? I said I don't know yet. Damek would say, okay, okay, how about this, Zephyros? I'll tell you what to think. I'll tell you what I think. That's what it was. Really? Yeah. I think that everything we've seen today would take anyone a while to process. So it's okay if you don't know how to feel about it just yet. You can come up with your own political opinion. You don't have to copy everything Damek says. Yeah. Zephyros, are you alright? You look a little... I don't feel very comfortable in here. It's hard not to feel like this in the end of the line. It's hard not to feel like this is the end of the line. Come on, Zephyros. You gotta stop being so negative. This is the last car, right? We're basically already there. Yeah, but this is the high blood car. I'm never gonna understand why you hate clowns so much. Look, Marvis is down there. I'm sure he'll help us go right on through to the engine. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just go. I don't know what you have against clowns. See, look, they're happy, they're fun. We're gonna die. Ah, carnival. You realize that isn't actually a big clown that is looking at you from those eyes. But you sure don't like looking at them. That frozen Duke is currently too terrified to look at anything, and therefore abjures the troublesome cursor. Wow. Okay. That's probably a real skull. You've accepted a couple things about your life as it currently stands, and one of those things is that this is definitely an elevator made out of bones. Yeah, it's like, what do you not like about clowns? Goes in door, oh, that's an elevator made out of bones. Okay. Complete elevator made out of bones. No freaking way. Why do you guys have that? Oh, bro, that is a freshly used axe. Oh, bro. Oh, you're gonna die. I can't talk to Zephyros. You've never been in a church before, but you've seen them in movies and on TV, and you're pretty sure they don't look anything like that. Oh my gosh. That's Gamzee's ancestor. That picture right there is Gamzee's ancestor. Holy cow. What is on... Oh, that's her hair. You thought it was some kind of fuzzy animal she had across her back. You can't imagine what a pain it must be to wash. Yeah, unlike her pants. Oh, he's so small and cute. It's Zephyros. You doing okay, buddy? Where did you get to the engine?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Chahut.
Look at what we got here. 2 little farm fresh rusties, prime for the picking. Even know where you're. The high blood car? Ah, so you ain't lost. Except maybe existentially and spiritually. Come here to listen to the good word. Good word? It's that glorious word of our merciful messiahs.
They worship troll, insane clown posse.
Those joyful gestures that once taught us that this world is just a phantom. A phantom? That's right, little darling. The phantom shadows of a single world. Turn into dust in our claws before the true becoming. Oh, this thing? A church thing, she says. You never get spoon-fed of my baby bronze. Oh, they think she's bronze, but she blushes, and that gives it away. I guess I never really paid enough attention. That's the true way of it. Never had to thank Pam for the politics of fighting or figuring. And my best blue girl tells me I don't know that this is her. Oh, crap, this is her. And my best blue girl tells me that I don't know bulge from horn tip when it comes to most things. She and I are on our way to a party at the end of the line. Seeing as I'm half Peregrine, it is Peregrine, yeah. I'm half Peregrine away from exile. Oh, she's almost okay. So she is getting sent off. What are we in exile from? Still too young to want to dwell on it. Makes all the sense in the world, sweet thing. So few of your color make it all the way to space anyway. Your boy, he knows what I'm talking about. Kirby's got your tongue, boy. It's alright. Smarter to keep it hidden, else it might get taken. I don't like that. Don't be a stranger, little ones.
Clowns! There was a, I'm just gonna click through this because there was another option, and I want to see what that option is. Skip. Skip to Maloo. Give it a scabbard scoop.
What you were saying before, is this a church? Really? Anywhere could be a church if you're pushing it. This place of mirth in particular. See the swirls? Oh man, the swirls. Take a knee and I'll school you on all the things you can't learn anywhere else. This all sounds really interesting. I would love to hear all about it. Maybe later? Is that right? Do as you must.
It's not funny to her to kill just yet. Ah. Harako.
Oh, hi, what's your name? Sorry, I don't think I speak that language. Language? Is that a thing? I don't think so. Well, I'm Joey and this is Zephyros. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, you got a necklace. Harako. That your name? Nice to meet you.
Good talk.
You don't know who that is, and you don't want to know. They can stay in that picture. Thank you very much. You don't want that.
Probably shouldn't mess with anything here. You might cast some sort of magic spell. Also, it'd be rude to just start touching their stuff. They look like they might be twins, but it's hard to tell with all that makeup. Yeah, could just be an act, which they find funny. Hey. What's this? Not sure, Bisley. But I think it's something that doesn't belong. You don't look like high bloods. And this is the high blood. This is the high blood card. Yeah, Barzum. Why are they here? No idea. We could always ask them. Or it might be fun to guess. Are you lost, pretty little babies? Who's doing that? Doing what? Being so handsome and intelligent and charming. Being the best and most perfect friends. The kind you've always wanted. No, I mean, I'm sure you're really good friends, but I meant the finishing each other's sentences like you rehearsed it. Maybe we did. Maybe we just know you. No! We've never met before. Or have we? Maybe we met in a dream somewhere. This is kind of freaking me out. Don't worry. There's no magic trick involved. We just share everything. Okay. Great. I really should be over stuff being weird by now, but geez, two small clowns reading each other's minds is still kind of unsettling. Let's just go, Joey. Bye. Bye! Oh, look at this side. Nope. Nope. Are you the ringmaster? Wait a minute, I see. You guess they added... You guess they add to the ambiance. Unfortunately, the ambiance is evil church in hell. It is. That is the ambiance. The evil church in hell. It's Marvis! Finally, someone on your side. Yeah! That's why he's standing in front of the exit. Clowns, clowns, clowns! Clown class. Hey, I made it, hot skillet. That's skillet? Not too keen on that one, huh? It's interesting for sure. I've been on the edge of my seat waiting for you to get here, Joe. I'm real excited to see how you do. Do at what? The engine car is right on through this door right here. Cool, can you let us through? I sure can. Joey? Hi, guys. These are my buddies. Tahut. Hey. Hey. Barsman, Baisley, and Bisley. Barzum and Bisley. And Caraco. Huh? What's going on? I sure want to see you get through to where you be wanting to be, Joe. Nothing's ever quite that simple, you feel me? Zephyros, you are right to be worried and terrified. Holy cow, I can see the door for the first time clearly. This here door won't open for just anybody. It doesn't? You see, I want to play a game. Wait. He stopped talking and he got serious. I want to play. You see, I want to play a game.
No typing quirk. He just changed to normal immediately.
Honk! What kind of game? I'm gonna die! It's real simple, Joe. I'm gonna spin the wheel right here on this door. Whatever color it lands on, that's the color of troll I want to kill. I want you to kill.
What?
Kill? What do you mean? Please tell me you're joking. Clowns are never joking. Yeah, clowns are never joking when it comes to murder. I'm sure you do great, Joe. Now step back.
I wondered what that achievement was all about. Oh, bollocks. Something's glitching out. Something's strange. Oh, this is not good.
Oh, yellow! Yellow, yellow, yellow! Oh, how exciting. Then that settles it. First target is a yellow flag. Go and take one out and bring me back proof of your kid. This is what I've been telling you. This is how the High Bloods operate. Only thing we can do to get through this is what they want us to do.
He's been warning her this entire time. He has. Okay, hold up. I'm trying to see if there are multiple paths through here.
But we have to do it. Oh, you're talking well, son, buddy. But you're right. Hey, chin up, Joe. I'm sure you'll do great. I can't just kill a person. Why not? So much fun. First time's for everything, and I'm sure you'll crush it if you just put your mind. No, I can't. Marvis, you said this will be fun. Play with the scared little rustics of my pal Joe's, though. What? Really? Aw, shucks, Marvis, you're a real one.
Stavros! Stavros!
Let him go! Nah. She's angry now.
Marvis, she's hurting him. You have to do something.
Want your buddy back, you better hurry up and get the job done, you hear me? Oh, hurry along now. See you soon. Holy cow. You can't believe. Okay, you can. Zephyros warned you about him again and again. You didn't listen. So you can believe that he screwed you over, but you sure don't like it. Let's Zephyros go. I told you, Joe. Feed the wheel and well. Yeah, feed the wheel and we'll let your boy go free. I thought you weren't like this. I thought you were a nice person. He just told me you were bad and I didn't believe him. Bad? I don't think I'm that bad. It's just a game, Joe. How is killing somebody a game to you? I can't do this. I guess you got a problem, huh? Okay, Oh, I can get an achievement. Hold on, found another achievement I can get. The thing they do is really freaky. You and Jude used to try to do that creepy in units of talking, but it never worked out. One of you always talks faster or slower than the other. Oh yeah, okay. Talk? Bye, please. What's wrong? Why the long face? She looks so sad, Barsum. Try to smile more, Paisley. Smile, sweetie. I don't have time. I don't have time to deal with your ridiculous nonsense right now. My only friend here has been taken captive by a huge clown monster. So unless you're planning to help, you can just shut the heck up right now. Oh, we'll help you. Oh, what are you gonna do? Finish my sentences now? Oh, she's fiery. She's angry. Maybe she should calm down before things get messy. Before she does things she can't take back. You don't want to get on Jahoot's bad side, little girl. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Even her bad side is nice. And very, very bad. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Oh, forget it. I wish you could understand what he's trying to tell you. It would probably take someone really special to read the meaning behind those honks. Honk. I thought she was intimidating when you first saw her. I thought you were right. Hey, let go of him. This isn't funny. Nobody's laughing, darling. You literally are. You are? Well, you got me there. But you'd still best simmer it down before your little bitty pusher explodes. I don't know if she's talking about her stress or her axe making the exploding. Take a page out from your pretty pet. He knows when to go limp and play dead. Zephyros! Oh. Stop! Oh my gosh! You're going to drop him! You best do your duty before I break your toy. Go find yourself one of those filthy golden monsters that come back quick. Zephyros, are you okay? Obviously, that's a really good question, because you're not, but... I'm okay. I'm a little dizzy and more terrified than I've ever been in my life, probably. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, right. Just like when you were buried in the rubble, right? I'll just save you like I did last time, no problem. Okay, Okay. Have fun! I don't like clowns in this universe. I don't like troll clowns. Clowns are fine. Normal clowns are fine. And thing clown posse, iffy. Troll clowns, terrifying.
Music changed. Something got you in a way. Why not relax for a moment with an extremely thick book? I don't have time for a thick book. Oh, Joe's probably just having fun. Don't worry about her. I am worried, though. I guess that's your loss, then. Why the long face, sister? Why the long face, sister? Very intense. Found yourself in a predicament, sweet one. Why not step into my room and... Not now! Okay, that's not the answer. Dude, you really should just get out while you can. There equals no winning against Hogwarts. Lord, please, I really need your help. Yeah, what's up, girly? Okay, so we went to the clown car. We went up to the clown car to get through to the engine room, but it turned out that Marvis, who we thought was a nice guy, is actually an evil clown. And his other huge clown friend is holding my friend hostage, and she won't let him go or let us through unless I kill a troll. They spun this wheel and landed on yellow, and they said I had to kill a yellow blood troll, and I've never killed anyone before. I don't want to. And whoa there, slow down. I don't know what to do. So what you're saying is you got yourself into a game with a high blood. I guess. Killing somebody doesn't sound much of a game to me, though. Damn, you really ain't from around here, huh? No, I'm not!
Wow, you're just straight saying it. Girl! Man, she didn't have Zephyros keeping... Okay, she doesn't have Zephyros being a good Moirail and keeping her in check. No, I'm not! And now she's voicing her destructive tendencies. You see what I mean? These two are really good Moirails for each other. They balance each other out. Good friends. Good Moirails. No, I'm not, and I never want to be in it if killing somebody is what you people think is a game.
Whoa, getting a little pitch there.
I'm so upset and I don't know what to do. Why are you all acting like this is no big deal?
Well, it's hardly the first time a clown has roped a low blood into some dumbass killing game. I don't really know what to tell you, girl. Wish I could help, but if a high blood wants something from you, chances are they're gonna get it. So if you know what they want, just give it to them. You think I could, like, just make them think I killed somebody, but not actually do it? Trying to cheat a clown is a dangerous game, girl. They're more perceptive than they look. And if you're gonna lie, better be really entertaining. It's gonna go.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, because I'm planning on finishing this today. A BRB.
Okay, peeps. I took a quick look at the chapters and how long they are, about what's left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it here. I thought there was about less than an hour left. There's about 2 to 3 hours left of reading. So, she's still panicking. I'm gonna talk to her. I was really hoping you guys would be good for a couple more IP acquisitions. But oh well. Okay. I'm just gonna... Allie's back to Vivi's car. You hope they're all doing all right without you. We're gonna save and call it here. Call it on Clowns 2. Sorry, Clowns 2. Yeah, it's pretty long. I'm not kidding. And what made me start to suspect it might be long is the fact that Marvis said, the first one you must kill is... There's going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of dialogue, conversations, talking. Then I've got to go do the conductor car, which is apparently more than just go to conductor, it ends. It's not that. I don't know what it is. I haven't clicked on the spoiler to look at the spoiler, but there's stuff happening. So I'm going to have to... Gonna do this next Saturday. Because like I said, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow. I kinda can't. Because I've got a prior engagement. So... Well, I said prior engagement. More like a scheduling conflict. So... This can wait until next week. It's just a shame I have to wait until next week. Anywho, have a fantastic weekend and an excellent week, everybody. For you are all most excellent. Peace out, all. Bye-bye.